Now, those nearly nude calendars, apparently a lot of people still want them, but nobody. Sydney said people were in line wanting them. Or no, what the hell did you say? Because I go, did any of them sell? And I guess a box of them sold, over a box.
How many are in a box? That could be
100.
Oh.
100 sold. But my stepsister, she's on the fan page, and she said, just sell them online because everybody really wanted them.
But they didn't want to wait in line to go to because we said there's after show was or the after party was at Stirrups. Apparently there was a huge line. Great, I'm so happy everybody wanted to show up and hang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go after that?
After Stirrups?
Yeah, or were you guys just over at the Nines?
No, we left and then went to Ned Kelly's.
Ned Kelly's. Oh, is that right by there?
Down the road. It was closer to our hotel.
We ended up going to. We didn't end up. We stayed there. Ended up pouring shots in people's mouths from my mouth like a baby bird and a mama bird. People were like, "Do it again." And then I didn't want to go anywhere that wasn't a country bar because Travis, who owns Stirrups, and what's the other bar called?
The Nines and Kittners.
And he goes. I kept asking him and go, hey, what do you want Tanner and I to do? He goes, I just want you guys to have fun. If you want to go, you don't have to be here. And I'm like, oh, I didn't. And and I'm like, but you own us for 2 hours.
Yeah, you own us until midnight, and then we're allowed to do whatever we want. But as of right now, we're not.
Yeah, and so he's like, well, let me take you over here, and you guys can just, if you want to hang out over here. And I go, that's fine. And I go over there, and I'm like, and it's just
yeah, he brought you to the loudest part of the bar.
Oh, and I go, somebody in one of my friends goes, this ain't country, because we're all just a bunch of, we like country. And he's like, all right, we'll swing you back by poor Travis. He goes like this. I go, because it was after midnight. I go, hey, do you want to sit? Can we sit somewhere? And he goes, yeah, we got you. He goes over to a table and kicks people out. I go, oh, Lord.
Oh, that's...
And so we took it.
And so bad. I would have. I could. There's
we just put our coat. They came. They sat. I was like, you guys could sit with us still.
Here's $2 for your troubles.
And then my wife
throwing money at people.
Look at my wife. I look at the credit card. And my wife ended up buying beer, and I go, Travis was giving us our table beer. Why were you buying it? She's like, you took too long. That was her thing.
What a.
And then I was out there dancing when people were making fun of me and my dancing. Yeah, Nathan was there. Nathan, yeah. Me and Nathan were grinding.
If I'm not mistaken, Nathan got like cold cocked that night.
I don't know what that means.
What's that?
Hit
in the face?
Just punch in the face.
No.
Oh,
yes.
Wait, why?
Like the second I was talking to Chris Terry outside.
Wait, what time was this?
Right when he got there.
Wait.
He was partying with us, though. So he didn't have a bruise or anything.
That's Chris said that he had a big. His face was all swollen.
Maybe I couldn't tell because I was drunk.
You were only looking at his ass. People have faces and eyes, Jake. Don't just look at their chest.
Wait, why did he do it?
I don't know. They don't know. All I heard is that he got out of his car and somebody came up and punched him in the face. Now they're looking for him. No, not for Nathan. The guy that hit him.
Oh, man. It got wild. It got crazy. Couple things. What am I here? Oh, do you like the sound of this? Because I like the sound better.
Yeah, what is...
And it's our old profile.
It's the old one?
It's the old one.
Go back to the other one. Let me hear the difference.
I feel like it's not...
It's been 4 or 5 days. I haven't...
I know. Okay, so real quick, we're going to go back. We're switching how our mics sound. Stand by. All right. Hello. There. I don't know. I think I see now. Listen to
now there's echo.
Now there's all kinds of echo.
Okay, go back.
Yeah, going back. See, check. Hello. See, I like this one better.
Yeah,
there's no echo.
Yeah,
I don't know why I accidentally. Yeah. So what would you change? Is there anything you would change at JTX? I mean, this is okay to do this on the radio. Even if you weren't there, it's still entertaining. What would you get rid of? Joe said the pre-produced stuff he absolutely loved.
Yeah, it was
and he
good.
goes, but you guys, when you're not getting to the meat of it, it drags. And I go, well, Joe, we're doing game. We got to get people out of the crowd.
Yeah,
you can't. It was funny when we had sent Sydney way up to the balcony, and then by the time she got up there, we already picked people. And we were like, Sydney, why are you up there?
Well, it was funny. Every time we sent Sydney out there, it's like she was checking IDs and checking credit scores to see if they should come on stage. So eventually we were just like, come on, Let's just get up here.
Well, no, I would go up there, and then they'd be like, I don't want to get messy.
Oh, so you had to pick yeah.
Well, this isn't the game for you then.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have raised your hand at all. Do you know where you went?
Is there anything you would change? I mean, we'll probably do, obviously a lot of different games next year.
Yeah.
You know what I might change? And again, it's not because I like everybody that did it. I don't want to do the meet and greet before. And the reason I say that is because it wore me out to go on stage because we had an hour of kind of entertaining in there.
I didn't mind that. I wouldn't do the after party after.
See, now, I would, I thought that. When I went there, I had not as much fun at a pre-party. Tanner had way more. You were way more into that, and I was way more into the after party, like signing and stuff.
Yeah, I would have liked to just quieter. Like, or at least not, like, don't start the after party until, like, 11, like an hour after, so I have more time to unwind.
Yeah,
before I get into it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind going there and hanging out and signing. Then I probably wouldn't stay again next year as long as I did. I'd be contracted in to stay when I could stay, and then I would leave after that. The pre-party screwed me up. I got too much going on in my mind trying to. Yeah. Then I got to go in there and got to entertain, and I can't drink with them because you can't get super.
Yeah. You can't get completely...
Yeah, before you got to go on stage. Tanked. And I felt a little worn out after that. I was like, okay, now I got to go do this thing again. Not saying again that I didn't like it. I like everybody that was there. Mm-hmm. I just wasn't as excited as I was afterwards. I got this relief, this sense of relief. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I can let my guard down and just not think and have more fun. Yeah. That's the way I was looking at that. I don't know. It seemed like everybody had a very good time, even though in my head I felt like it was a little bit of a train wreck. But it seemed like, man, everybody. I don't know if it was just everybody drunk or what.
Yeah, luckily the stuff that didn't work was in the second act when everybody was hammered.
Did you like I Asked My Pants? Because I thought that was fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Because that girl's mom, the first girl, her mom was so concerned. And then I felt bad when she was like, I just want to let you know my mom showed up with my 3-year-old.
Yeah, pants and a 3-year-old. And that's when I text Sydney yesterday and I go, hey, did she get anything? Because I felt horrible after that.
And then the other girl's mom who's just like, start walking. I'm not driving to Green Bay.
That was amazing.
That was awesome.
So we got another year till it happens again. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little bit more rehearsal. I don't know. With Drake. For Drake. Drake's parents, by the way, were there.
I love his parents.
I am so in love with his dad. It's not even funny.
It is ridiculous.
Oh, my dear God.
It's absolutely insane.
He's just so gorgeous. Both of them are. So
that Australian guy, he took that bit to a different level because you were like, oh, Tanner's going to love your accent, which I did. I absolutely love that guy's accent.
Sure. Right.
But then his girlfriend was like, you need to make out with my boyfriend. And I was like, I don't think I will do that. And then we took a picture, and he had his hand on my ass, but not like just grabbing it like a funny thing. Mm-hmm. Like he was one finger like rubbing it. And I was like, well, that's fine. But I think you think I'm actually going to slam into you, and I don't think I'm going to do that.
Aussies are a different breed.
They are. They live through like spiders and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I get it. On the way, we do have. What do you guys know? What take from Jake and Tate? Well, we'll find out here in a couple segments. Find out exactly how much we're giving away. Yeah. I do have Prices Right live tickets, also that we're going to be giving away, and that looks like it's going to be in first segment of the 7 o'clock hour. Woo. Hey, did they end up taking that truck right home?
What truck?
They had to. It was the farmer's market. If they didn't, it got towed.
The one that we gave away. By the way, we gave away a truck.
I believe so. I gave her the key and told her where it was.
Okay.
If she didn't take it, it got towed.
Sydney, I want you to put that. Can you put the intro video up?
I definitely don't have it.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, we're gonna put if you want to check out what people saw the first 10 minutes of the JTX, like getting people pumped up. We always do an intro video. Well, I say always. We've only done 2 of these, but still, all of our intro videos. We're gonna put the newest one up at Facebook here in just a minute. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. nice. So I won the truck, and I thought that they said that they were going to drop it off.
Who?
Well, I don't know.
I told you.
I didn't know I had to pick it up, so I guess I'm going to go to the tow yard, and guess I'll pick it up then.
I told you when I handed you the tickets on stage. It is parked at the bank next door. There is no overnight parking. You have to grab it.
Shout out to Sydney. No. Let me reread this from Renee. Shout out to Leather Pants Sydney for running her ass off Friday. I was in the nosebleeds watching the show. You guys need to give that girl a raise. All I took out of that whole thing was I forgot that you were wearing leather pants. I liked it. It was awesome.
It was so convenient. I had clay on those.
Were you sweating your A off in them, though? Seemed like they would be kind of warm.
Oh, no, because it was not real leather, and like the inside was like a nice fabric. It was more like denim-y, but the outsides were like pleather.
I'm so glad I didn't wear my leather pants that day.
Yeah,
that would have been one of us were going to have to change. Yeah, and I ended up taking off. I met my wife at the hotel. She came in as I was walking out, and I'm like, hey, I'm getting out of here. Sydney's out front. Which, by the way, you hit a deer, or a deer hit you. Yeah. Something like that.
I had to pick deer hair out of the side of my car, but it's okay. No dent.
And as I jumped into your vehicle, Sydney, to be honest, you have a serious problem with crap that you have in there. It's bad. No, it's not funny. Don't even laugh. It's bad. You're a hoarder. What are you doing?
Right now, I have a pottery wheel.
Well, I'm saying before that. I couldn't. It was just like it was a weird warehouse. Felt like I was walking into Goodwill. Like you could shop in there, get all the Christmas gifts. But anyway, it was a pretty good time. I feel like I needed another day off, though.
We should have taken another day.
I know, we got days now. I forgot that we have days. It felt like, because you woke up Saturday and I was still kind of a little mind warped from JTX. And it's trick-or-treating for my wife. Oh, my God. She was so hungover the next day, the amount of alcohol she drank. I'm not, because I didn't have like a crazy amount. Mm-hmm. And fine. And she's like, why do you have so much energy? And I'm like, I don't know, because it's 7:30. Let's get going.
Yeah.
I've been up for 2 hours.
Half the day is gone.
Well, that's what she said. She's like, wait, do we have to leave? And I'm like, hey, listen, I'm not going to sit here and stare at a ceiling while you nap. You nappy nap in the Tacoma.
Yeah.
You don't let her sleep while you drive.
You're right.
She should have known better.
And she's like, we made it. I don't know. She puked twice. She's like, you got to pull over. And she's throwing out.
Where did you guys go?
We just went home. And
because you woke up in Green Bay. I forgot about that.
And then did you not stay the night?
No, we did. I just forgot what day it was.
Yeah, and then she ended up, and then that next day she was pretty hit hard, and
even before we went to Syrups,
she was pretty lit.
Yeah.
And then she goes, she's like, I am at an age where I shouldn't be puking out the side of a car. And I go, probably, but I don't know.
I would have doubled down and be like, yeah, you're a mother. Like, I just want to let you know that. Like, this is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I recently puked out a car door, Angie.
I'm
there with you.
No, you're 21. That makes sense. You're supposed to do stuff like that.
Listen.
Oh, poor Angie.
This makes me feel sad.
I'm laughing.
Do you want a White Claw?
And then was that trick or treat day?
Yeah, listen, I think she said something here. We had like,
she is dying.
I think she's just...
Oh, poor gal. You can hear...
No, you want a White Claw?
Yeah, she just said, you're not filming, are you? Yeah, that was trick-or-treating day, so we get home. We're home about, I don't know, 10.
Yeah.
And she's just out until then. I think she started feeling. I started feeling a little worse later that day, but I wasn't really hungover. I think I was just more tired. I was just because we didn't get a lot of sleep that night.
No, we did not.
And I don't know, maybe a little hungover, but not like that. Holy cow!
Yeah, not
like look at me still basher now. Never been like that. No, but then we had to go trick-or-treating, which was all right time. I forget that trick-or-treating is still happening because, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but there was a huge petition on change.org with more than 150,000 signatures to get the government to officially move the day to Halloween.
Why?
From October 31st till last Saturday in October.
Yeah.
And that's how Fredonia does it up in our area, and I love it because...
The same day, it should always be the same day that bars run their specials.
Yeah, right?
Like, because that's when they do it. They do it the last Saturday before Halloween.
Well, it makes sense. I remember being in Green Bay, and I never could go when we were doing the afternoon show because we didn't get out until 6, and by that time it's done. So I never got to trick-or-treat, and I couldn't imagine... I think it'd be so stressful for parents that get out at like 5 to get right home and have to like do dinner or whatever, and plus get their kids all in the costumes and head out. That'd be awful.
What time does it go anymore? Because Coleman is from 3 to 6.
That's what ours is,
Or
but I don't.
4 to 6. It's from 4 to 6. 2 hours of trick or treating.
Ours is 3 to 6, but I didn't know if they changed the hours because if they do it like on a Thursday, do they do it until 8?
No. Really? At least when I was younger, it seemed like it was... I remember trick-or-treating when I was younger, and it was dark out. Like, it was... it was dark. Like, streetlights was your only light for trick-or-treating, and now these last couple of years...
Wait. That's funny that you say that, because I was just thinking that yesterday.
Yeah.
That it was blackout.
Yeah, and now it's... They haven't changed the day. It doesn't get light. It's not lighter, but at 6 o'clock, it's still fairly light outside.
Yeah, that's weird because I remember we'd pull up to a house and it was really dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be pitch black, and I don't understand when I don't even know when it changed, and I don't know why they decided to change it. But I guess maybe it's because a lot of the times it does land on a school night, so it's like, well, let's not keep these kids out till 9.
Well, I guess they're not changing it, but this is happening. They're trying a new strategy. Rather than moving Halloween, they want to just make a new holiday. It would be called National Trick or Treat Day. It'd be on the first or the final Saturday of October. It's been added to the National Day Calendar website for whatever that's worth. I don't know. Does it have a chance of becoming a real thing? Or is everyone going to totally forget about this after Thursday?
Probably.
Until like September. Be like, dang it, we should have switched it.
Yeah, you could get into... Like, your town just agrees.
Right, they're just let's just do it on Saturday.
This is when it is. Just deal with it.
It was pretty fun this time.
Do you get people on that Thursday?
Nope.
On Halloween? Nobody will? Nobody doesn't get the message? Okay.
It was pretty fun going around this time because it was warm. It wasn't real warm, but it was
somewhat nice.
Yes, and usually the last couple of years it's been rainy or just freezing, and I didn't care for JTX being the night before because everybody around the neighborhood that did not go to JTX, everybody was ready to party in their garage. Every time you stopped by, they were trying to drag you in to drink a beer.
Yeah.
And it was like, it'd be so fun, but I can't.
I guess. And then you just got hammered.
Just down it. No. Man, my daughter got the hookup. This is how crazy it's getting now. My kid's at this different age where she just went with the group way ahead of us. Okay? Then yesterday, it was her and a couple kids. They're like, hey, can we ride our bikes down to Casey's? And I go, yeah, here's some money. And that is such a weird stage right now for me. That she's getting to go by herself.
That's a weird stage for Piper, because I remember the first time I went to a gas station and had to talk to an adult alone.
That's what she did. That's what she said. That's funny. She goes, the 3 kids were like, we didn't know what to do, so we just stood there, and then the person was just staring at us.
Yeah.
And so we just put our $10 up there. And then we went to the table, and we sat there to eat our slushie, and we talked a lot about poop.
Yeah. It just happens like that sometimes. But yeah, I remember that. I remember saying, like, this is weird. Like, it's that weird thing you'll always kind of remember. The first time you bought something alone. Because is that the first time that you've trusted her to go there alone?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good.
Good morning, Jake, Tanner, and Sydney. Way to power through Friday night. The JTX and after party was great. You guys probably don't remember us. But Jake, Wes still wants to teach you how to NASCAR. Tanner, I hope you tried that nicotine gum. And Sydney, I hope you were able to sleep in Saturday morning because all you wanted was some D and a nap. That sounds about right. I just want them kneeing in the app. Great job to everyone. Love Courtney. Oh, Courtney, the snowplow girl. I remember.
Yes, I remember her because she gave me nicotine gum. She came up to me and said, I want to give you this. It's nicotine gum. And I said, I want to let you know that is the oddest gift I've ever received from a person before.
I went to her. She came up to me and was chatting, and she goes, I'm a snowplow. And I go, you're really pretty, though. And she goes, wait, what does that mean? I go, you're pretty.
You're not the guy from Home Alone with the salt bucket?
I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, wait, don't be offended by that. That was just so surprising to me.
Like, that's your future. If you continue this path, is you'll eventually be a roomer.
And there was a dude that was was in a coma for 2 days. And I'm like, oh, we want your story, but I want everybody's story.
I don't want his story. I want the story of the people who had to sit there next to him for 2 days. He just thought he took a really good nap.
Yeah, that's what I told Colton. Colton just had the baby. And right when the next day, I go, oh, the worst part about having kids is the hospital stay.
Yeah.
I hated every minute of it.
Yeah, they kind of treat the man like garbage.
Well, and it's just boring. You're just bleh. And the next, he's like, that's not bad. And then the next day, he was like, yeah, this is awful. I can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah.
And I go, that'll be, yeah.
It's a weird feeling because you want to go home, but you don't feel like you should be allowed to go home yet.
Right.
Because I haven't taken any classes on this. I don't know what it eats. What does it eat? Yeah. When do I feed it? Is it like a mogwai? Am I not allowed to feed it after midnight, or do I only feed it after midnight? Nobody's telling me anything.
He's at the stage, too, where it's really easy.
It is. I tell everybody, be like, the whole kids are the hardest thing you'll ever do. That doesn't kick in for like 6 months or 3 months.
Isn't it funny, too? Because everybody thinks, my baby's an angel. Awesome. I got the easiest baby in the world. It's perfect.
Yeah, my Vienna, she slept through the night. I still remember it. I could lay her down with her eyes open in her crib, and she would sleep through the night, not make a peep, or we're really sound sleepers.
And then she'd just nod through it after 6 weeks.
And then for some reason, that was at 3 months. For some reason, just like a switch flipped. Yeah. And then she stayed in our bed until she was 1.5 years.
Yeah, I remember Piper seemed to be something like out of a demon or out of a movie, like she was a demon because of how many claw marks and teeth marks were on that thing. And then Dewey was fine. 6 weeks down, he decides to get all colicky on me.
I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure either, but it is. I know it's awful because I had to go through it. That kid. Oh, my God. And he would get it right around 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
That's the time I'd get home. And I'm like, I hate this kid. I literally told Angie, I go, I don't like this kid.
I heard that it was just kids crying. Like, that's just what colic is. They just cry. Like, they pick a time for some reason. The moon is in a certain spot and they hate it.
Well, I told Dewey. I looked at Dewey for a while and I go, Dewey, you're costing me all kinds of money. My mom is dying and you're a living nightmare.
Yeah.
So please stop. He didn't care. He still doesn't. But I love him a lot now.
Definitely more than Piper.
Who says that?
You.
I never have said that.
I don't think you've ever said it publicly.
No, I love my daughter. I love her.
You don't like her.
She is so... Oh, my dear God. The drama. Were you drama when you were little? You don't seem to be.
No, not really.
No, I wouldn't think. Man, my daughter is awful. Oh, I didn't... You guys are making me rethink it. I'm reliving it there for a couple minutes. All right, I gotta say this. I gotta say some things before I get yelled at. When do we get our money? Are we getting money?
I doubt it.
All right. Hey, visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort for amazing cash and prize giveaways. Top-notch entertainment for events and more. Info, visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com. On the way, I found something on the internet that's happening across the world, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just wondering if you guys have done it. Maybe it's a young thing. I don't know. Maybe you guys do it. Maybe I should start. We'll talk about it next. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. It's funny, I'm already trying to figure out what we're doing this weekend. I'm over here texting my wife, and I'm like, hey, we should take the kids to Tommaso Saturday. I guess that's maybe you just can't live at the spur of the moment when you don't have, or like, you know, with people without kids, you just can kind of jump out of the house whenever. Literally, you walk out of the house, just walk out. Well, that's what you do, and that's amazing to me because I can't just walk out.
It's nice to just know when either you're going to do nothing or something, just because when you have other people that you need to look for, be it a wife or kids, it's really stressful to just not know what you're doing.
People are texting in and people are on the Facebook wanting to know if any of those posters or those nearly nude calendars, do we have any left? We are going to sell those. We do have a bunch left, and we're going to possibly put them online here. We got to talk to our promotional department. We want to make it easy. We want to get it to where, yes, go here, put in your debit card.
Yes.
We'll sell that information to a different country. Then you'll get your calendar.
Yeah.
Possibly a virus. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. I ended up watching Midsummer this weekend.
Midsummer Night's Dream?
No. It's called Midsummer. It is a new, I guess, horror movie. The dude who wrote Us and whatever other movie he did. I forget.
Ian Peele?
Yeah, that guy.
Jordan Peele.
He said that this was his favorite horror movie he's ever watched. Boy, is it really
Midsummer?
good. Yeah, it's Midsummer. It's really good. It is really it's really weird.
That's the movie that every time I look at it, I think, why is Leonardo DiCaprio from What's Eating Gilbert Grapes so upset?
No. It's just Midsummer, not Midnight Summer Dream. And it's one word. And it's SOMM.
AR.
It is,
there you go. We'll get there. See, doesn't that kind of look like a young Leonardo DiCaprio?
a little bit. Yeah. That girl is...
That's a lady? Is that how attracted I am to young Leonardo DiCaprio?
She is... That woman is... You wait. She is going to be huge. She is very, very good. And I have no idea her name.
Oh, that's the director of Hereditary. People said they hated that movie. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't like Hereditary. I didn't care for it at all.
Almost everybody who's seen it said it's not good.
So this movie will stick with you. It moves slow.
It's a horror?
It's all about a cult.
Oh, cults are funny.
Yeah, you go to the Sweden, and they got their own commune, and it's very culty, and weird things happen.
Yeah, but I mean, like what, though?
Well, I don't want to say...
Well, is that a spoiler right there? That third trailer image? That feels like that's a spoiler.
Well, you want me to just tell you?
I might watch it.
Okay.
If Jordan Peele says it's really good...
That's not bad. I could probably tell you just a little bit why that person looks like that.
Yeah, all I want to know is it really that bad? Because Sweden sounds awesome.
Oh, no. But this part of Sweden, this 17 acres or whatever, probably bad.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how bad? Like, could you deal with it?
Well, I don't want to say anything. If you're going to watch it, I will tell you.
Like, how many... Do you got to kill people? Like, what kind of a cult is it?
Yeah.
Like, do you all die at the end, or is it just a cult where you think things are real that aren't?
All of it.
Dang it.
Yeah, but the movie does move. It's slow.
I'd like to be
a part of it. 2.5 hours long. 2 hours and like 36 minutes or something.
Oh, this one says 2:18.
2:18. Also, did you watch any Daybreak?
No.
The Netflix Daybreak?
I haven't watched any Daybreak because any time that I had, I never know when. I think you somewhat understand too. When you have a kid is still napping, you don't really know how much time you have, but you know you have time. Mm-hmm. So I was playing Call of Duty with that time.
Yeah, that's easy to shut up.
It's really easy to play because each game takes about 7 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So every 10 minutes you take your headphone off. Okay, she's still sleeping.
Man, my kid was out of naps early. For me, because I didn't want to end up sleeping with, because we had to lay down with her to like fall asleep.
Yeah,
and I hated that. So it's just like, okay, yeah, you're done. You'll just be cranky tonight.
It depends on who watches her. Like if I'm watching, my kid doesn't want to sleep when I'm around.
Sure.
Like when it's just me, because it's not that I play with her more. It's just like she knows I'm not going to nap with her.
Right.
So
Yeah,
she just wants to. She already suffers from terrible FOMO. So I'll just get frustrated and say, fine, you're staying up, but don't think I'm not going to talk to you.
Kind of how.
Just kind of like how if you were sleeping, how we weren't going to talk.
Right.
For the next 2 hours, I will not talk to you like you were sleeping. I will ignore your existence.
She understands that.
I won't let. Oh, she gets it. She feels bad.
Midsummer's Garbage, somebody wrote. I'm telling you.
You have to list your top 5 movies now.
Yes, because people who are that don't really appreciate movies are going to hate that movie. The people who like Fast and the Furiouses will hate this movie.
Where?
Somebody says, what is it on? I got it on Vudu, sorry.
Oh, you had to buy it
you had to buy it
with money?
Because it's brand new.
Yeah, but with like real money?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I don't know if it'll come on.
It's got to. I pay for 17 streaming services. It's got to show up on one, right?
Don't you have whatever that illegal service is?
I have all of them. Yeah, okay, I could Kodi it.
Probably.
I guess. Kodi is such a hassle. If you don't know what Kodi is, you can download it on your Xbox. You can. And then you just go on YouTube and figure out how you can download or stream. It's like a streaming service. You can watch literally every movie. Movies that are still in theaters. Yeah. And it's so gray area illegal.
Yeah.
Because you're not downloading anything. You're just watching it. You're just looking.
Kind
of like peeping in people's windows. Nobody gets hurt.
My kids ended up watching, the Amish. The
Amish don't get hurt. That's what I'm saying.
Well, when they get back and Jebediah finds out, they'll get some lashings.
I would like to say that I don't think you know what the Amish are, but I also don't know what the Amish do on a daily basis. Like, I don't know what their punishment is. Weren't we going to do Amish court at one point in time?
Yeah.
That's what a brainchild.
It was good. It's like so if we would read a news story and we'd be like, what would happen if this guy did that in the Amish community?
Ezekiel, looks like you slapped a woman in the face. Oh yeah, I did that. Well, that's 15 kicks from a Clydesdale. They can't. We don't know what they do. Uh-oh, that's 6 months of butter churning with your mouth.
Yeah. It's crazy to me. That people in I was back to that Midsummer in the call, and
they're kind of Amish is kind of culty.
Well, I'm just saying, like in other places, they allow people that have just grown up on like an island, just to kill you if you go over there. Oh yeah, you shouldn't have went over there. Well, I mean, it's crazy to think, Lo. You know what I mean? That's their own. They got their own stuff over there. They don't know any technology, so they don't know what Netflix is, so they can shoot you with a spear, or they can throw a spear at you.
That is. Have you ever seen that one clip? It was like a drone, and
that went over there.
There was a drone that was
scared the bejesus out of them.
And it was a drone photo of it was like the last thing the drone saw because somebody in like a Brazilian rainforest tribe threw a spear at it and hit it because they didn't know what it was. I'm sure it tasted terrible.
Can you find that really quick? Can you look up
like drone tribe or something like that? Yeah. You just see this guy who looks. I mean, it could be fake because he looks like a stereotypical. I am from. Yeah.
Wait, play it. Play Never Be Seen. Wait, see. Yeah.
See an Amazon tribe filled by a drone.
Well, no, there was one. Well, I was gonna say there's one on YouTube. Somebody said, "Dude, careful, no gray area. It's super illegal. They threaten prison time. Cody's no joke. Don't use on your Xbox."
No, it's okay. It's not illegal. It's a gray area.
I don't know.
Because the whole thing is you're not allowed to download things. I haven't downloaded a single movie. That's where the piracy law comes in.
Good job.
Good job, babe.
Good job.
Remember when that one lady called in and she was like, my son came over and he hooked me up with a Kodi. You can buy him on eBay. It's legal. And we're like, it's not. It's illegal, but it's not. You'll probably be fine. She's like, it's fine. My son's not stupid.
Okay, here's an Amazon tribe with no contact. The outside world has been spotted by a drone flying over this Brazilian jungle.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, text TV to 71090, the Ewert Pest Control text line. And one of the figures is carrying a spear or a pole while walking near what looks like, what is that? Thatched structures?
Snatch.
Oh, according to Survival International, there are more than 100 tribes around the world living in isolation. Oh, what are they looking at? They're trying to shoot this thing down?
I think so. Like, I think they don't like what is happening.
Well,
I've seen one. I don't know if this is exactly it because I never watched the story, but I just saw a picture of somebody in a tribe that was throwing things.
Well, do you remember that one dude that's like, hey, I'm gonna go over there and just talk to him because they're gonna allow that, and he was like canoeing over there, and he ended up with like 42 spears in him.
Well, yeah, you can't do that. You're not supposed to sit on water like that. I think this is the same video.
Did you get to sign any boobs on?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah,
no, I mean female,
right.
not guys.
Oh, nope,
me neither.
I signed Kyle's. Actually, at no point did a single human being ask for their chest to be signed.
Yeah, Tanner
I pointed at a man and said, "Sir, I'd like to sign your bits."
Yeah,
and he was like, "Well, can I come to the front of the line?" I was like, "I can't sign them when you're back there."
Hey, did you get that Facebook video up?
It should be.
Let me check it out.
It's. I think so.
It's a very long video.
It's 10.5 minutes.
Oh, I see it. It's up here. Here is how we started JTX 19. Not safe for work.
Yeah, so if like you're sitting next to your children or you're at the office and you have a respectable job, headphones.
Intro video of the JTX. It's up on our Facebook. Go check it out. Let me just take this. This guy was calling earlier. Hi, who's this?
Good morning, my friends. 3430.
Hey, did you have a good time?
I met him at Stirrups shirtless, and I said, "Where are your clothes?" And he said, "I already gave it away."
3430 did it. Even though it was a little bit of a train wreck, did you still enjoy it?
I had a great time. I met Cracker Dan, wonderful person. I met Sober Angie, another very wonderful person.
Yeah, I bet.
the best part of the JTX experience was at the very end. Tanner gives the best hug ever.
I took small naps on him. I walked up to him and I gave him a hug, and then I laid my head on his chest, and he was like, "Hey," I texted him the next morning. I was like, "Thanks for coming out, and thank you for letting me take a very small nap on you," because that's what I was doing. There's tons of pictures of me napping on listeners because I was so tired.
Thanks, 3430.
Love you guys.
See you, man. See, my relief went away when it was all done. My stress went away, and I'm like, finally, now I can hang out and party. And I had a really good time doing the after thing. I didn't have as good a time doing the pre-party. Not saying I didn't enjoy everybody there, but it was just I had so much on my mind. That was my problem.
I like the at the after party. Travis would be like, "You guys want to get out of here?" And then you're just like, "You want to go to a quieter bar?" And there was like a line going out the door, and I was like, "I don't think we can move this crowd."
No. I was asking you, do you want to go over there and do some sign-in? Because he was supposed to bounce us around to different bars so different people could see us. That's what I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
But we could not move that line. I would have felt so bad.
I don't know where because you were moving the Plinko board.
Yeah.
We all went in through the back entrance, so I was like waiting for you to like call or text to come get you to the back entrance. So I don't know how you made it through that mob.
I walked.
Joe said because I asked Joe, he's like, "Hey, you got to get over there. You got to get over there." It was like 10:30. I'm like, "Yeah, when are we contracted in there?" I had no idea Sydney was such a tall glass of water.
What does that mean?
That means they want to drink you up. It's just weird they said it like that. All right, we gotta get going.
Yeah, why did they put all caps of tall?
I don't know.
I'm actually not tall.
Hey, visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort for amazing cash, prize giveaways, and top-notch entertainment. For event and more info, visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com. Also, Verb is a credit union, verbacu.com. Christmas, right around the corner. You want to save some money?
No.
Then take that stupid loan you got from that other stupid financial institution, take it to Verb and get a better APR. That's right.
Oh, is that where you're ending that?
No. I was really wait. APR, is that right? Did I put three letters together that make sense?
Yeah.
And don't pay for 90 days.
Yeah. When I finally get rid of this piece of garbage vehicle that I have, and I get a new vehicle, you best believe I'm moving that loan from whatever stupid financial institution that the dealership gives me over to Verve.
Yeah.
So I can get a better APR. Don't have to pay for anything. For 90 days, you eventually do have to pay that loan. And then I'll probably do that with 3 or 4 different vehicles over the course of the next month or two.
I would.
Yeah.
VerveACU.com or Jake and Tanner Show. How much are we going to be playing for at 8:10 when we play Take from Jake and Tanner? What did we do on Friday? Well, we'll let you know next. you're sticky. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Good morning. We're going to be playing What Happened on Friday. I think Sydney played Friday. Take from Jake and Tanner. We're going to see if she won or lost. Speaking of JTX, Ryan Sheik came. He was there watching, and when we were on our way home, back to the hotel, we walked from there to the hotel. I didn't think he would enjoy it. I don't know why. I just didn't, because we're kind of out of his market. And but anyway, he goes, I tell you what, I'll definitely be back next year. I had a blast. And I went, wow, that's really good to hear, man.
Why did
I didn't think
half of your group take an Uber and the other half walked?
Oh, you noticed that too?
Yeah, that was they. Because I think
we walked back to the hotel.
It wasn't even that far. 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was about a 15-minute
because
walk.
I guess they wanted to leave. They didn't think we were leaving right then.
Oh,
and then they just
because we walked and then we pulled up and like half your group got out of an Uber and I was like, "Where's the hell's the other half?"
Jake and Tanner will comment on how little she is. So in my head, I was thinking she was talking about Sydney. That one, they thought you were 4 feet tall. I was really surprised at Sydney's acting skills. Here's another one. I want to know what happened to banners. Did people steal banners? There was one I wanted to read here because they go something about I was very surprised on how humble and sweet you two were. And I went, do we come across as just A-hats?
Probably.
And then they go, oh my God, you are nice. Well, I hope everybody had a good time. Also, my wife's super upset, enough to where she posted on the Aldi Nerd group.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's like, there's an Aldi Nerd group, by the way, so if you're an Aldi fan. A couple things about Aldi. One, I have never been more stressed out in my entire life and give me more anxiety than when I put my items up on the Aldi belt, because those people are so fast. And then there's a line behind you, and then they're waiting, and then the cashier's waiting.
What do you bring? Do you bring reusable bags?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
A lot of times I forget.
That's where my stress comes from, is what the hell am I supposed to do with all of these?
Oh, yeah. We just keep them right in the back of the van. A lot of times I end up just buying like 6-cent paper ones. But anyways, that is a big stress in my life, is those. But apparently they're timed. All those cashiers are timed. And they get they got to be moving. They got to get so many people through there because they don't want to hire more people to open up more lanes. They just want you to be faster. So anyway, she got she just opened up her ramen noodle pack. She only got 11 ramen noodles. She goes, what? She never swears, and she was, what the dang hoot?
Yeah. Well, shoot.
Well, shoot. Crap. Yeah, we only got 11 packages in there. So she's like, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to post on there. And she goes, Aldi's going to see this, and then they're going to give me free ramen noodles. I go, Angie, poor Angie. She thinks this is Aldi's website, like the fan page for Facebook.
Do you understand that one of those costs less than a cart at Aldi's? They're like 10 cents.
I told her that. I go, well, what do you want to do? She's like, well, maybe they'll send me a couple of them. And I go, well, okay. And I go, but you're also on like a fan page. It was created by people. I don't think they're going to, if anything, these people are going to be more mean to you.
Yeah. Be like, yeah, you know what kind of savings you get? Oh, only Sydney and Jake like the post. How long ago was this put?
Probably
20 hours! And a group of people, they don't want this kind of negativity that she's bringing.
Yeah, nobody liked it.
Yeah, look at
Everything else is like 24 comments
and a bunch of likes, and then here comes Angie with all the negativity.
I cried. I was so starstruck meeting you guys at the pre-show meet and greet. Meeting and hugging you made me cry. I love both of you so much. I can't wait to see you and cry again in Mexico. Why do you want to cry so much? Wow. You didn't even, there was no this is something about touching inappropriately never happened. Tanner seemed very scared of me.
I was just very tired.
I think I met Sid's stepmom.
It depends.
She's so sweet.
Where
was your mom at Stirrups?
Not at Stirrups. She was not.
I didn't know our boss was there. Our boss. I didn't know
the
Kelly.
Big boss.
Yeah, I didn't know Kelly was there, and
I figured she probably would be, but I didn't want her to be.
I know. Why is that? Because she's really awesome and she's really cool. It's just weird, right? It's a weird thing.
Nervous.
Yeah, it gives you like a nervous feeling because you're are we doing okay? Should I have said the T word as many times as I did on stage? You know, it's got to be hard to sell our show after that. I think I made a joke about that.
I remember you making that joke, and I was like, that's a funny joke. And then the lights came on once, and I looked up, and there was Kelly, and I was like, oh, that's a less funny joke now.
Yeah,
I don't approve.
Hey, what happened on Friday with Jake from Jake and Tanner? Did Sydney win or lose? How much are we going to play for at 8:10 today? Let's find out. Playing against Sydney today.
Ow.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Jessie.
Jesse, do you want? You're playing for money or JTX tickets? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, cool, Jesse. 5 questions. Remember, if you get stuck, you can pass. Time willing, we'll get back to that question. Sydney just left the room. She can't hear any of your questions nor the answers. And she's going to come back in the room and try to beat you, Lo. And if you lose, you get JTX tickets. If you win, you get a choice between $40 or JTX. Do you have any questions before we get going?
No, I don't.
Here we go. Who played Edward Cullen in the cinematic masterpiece Twilight?
Robert Patterson?
Within 5 years, when was LaCroix introduced? What year?
1996.
Facebook co-founder who just got a 12-year-old haircut. Name him. You got to look it up.
Zuckerberg.
First name.
Mark.
Where is the largest tree in the world located? Did you see
California.
it? What color? There's 3 colors in the Pepsi logo. What are they?
White, red, and blue.
Sydney! Hey, I got a real quick. I would put you on hold really quick, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
And Sydney's going to go through hers. Did you hear the first one? I got to see something really quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like there's a discrepancy. I think she said something. Well, we'll find out. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a she? I don't like this.
Yeah.
Now I'm for sure going to lose.
You ready, Sid?
Yeah.
Did you see that 12-year-old haircut?
When you say 12-year-old haircut, do you just say the same haircut he's had for his entire life?
I don't know. He got a fresh new look. All right, here we go. Sydney.
Okay.
Who played Edward Cullen in the cinematic masterpiece Twilight?
Robert Pattinson.
Within 5 years, when was LaCroix introduced?
1953.
Facebook co-founder who just got a 12-year-old haircut.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Where's the largest tree in the world located?
California.
What color? 3 colors in the Pepsi logo. Name them.
Red, white, and blue.
That's America. I think I know. And I would say she did not.
I agree with that. Okay. Hi, Jesse, you ready?
Hi, yeah.
Who played Edward Cullen in the cinematic masterpiece Twilight? Sydney said Robert Pattinson. Jesse said Robert Patterson.
Which I would have accepted because I also thought it was Patterson. And then I looked it up and it says Pattinson.
Pattinson. Sydney leads 1-0. Within 5 years, when was LaCroix introduced? She said 1996. Sydney said 1953. It was actually 1981. Sydney still leads with 1 point. Facebook co-founder who just got a 12-year-old haircut. Fresh new do. You both said Mark Zuckerberg. You're both correct. Where's the largest tree in the world located? You both said California. You're both correct. Sydney leads still. 3-2. What color is the Pepsi logo? You both said red, white, and blue. You both are correct. Sydney won, but you also won too, Jesse. You're getting some JTX tickets, okay? Unless you don't want them. Do you want them? Do you think you'll go tonight?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So we're going to put you on hold and we're going to get all your information, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So we're going to go $60 Monday. Is that correct? There you go.
Yeah.
Monday. $60 today. when we play at 8:10. Now, on the way, we have a pair of tickets for the Price is Right Live. The live show that happens at the Fox Cities PAC, downtown Appleton. We are going to give those away with character definition Price is Right. We'll explain the game. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to do it here in just a few minutes. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. 866-916-0959. That's numbers. You can call that. You were at Pest Control text line 71090. We got a Facebook. Hey, our intro video for the JTX. You didn't get a chance to be at the JTX. You can kind of see what we did to intro the show. We do something different every year. This is the 2019 version. It's at our Facebook right now. Hey, there's 3 people in this little studio here. One of those being me. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and I had so much candy yesterday. When my kids were outside, I was stuffing my face. And then they would come in, they would figure out that I did it. And so they started sorting, and then they started writing down
like what they had.
But Dewey doesn't know because he doesn't know how to write.
Yeah.
So his were just scribbly marks. And I'm like, well, I can steal his. He doesn't know.
Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and our trick-or-treating is on Thursday, and I'm excited because my kid's not really, she can't eat that much candy, so It's pretty much just mine.
Mm-hmm. Man, did Piper get the hookup in the neighborhood? She did. I go, why did you get so much candy? And there were some houses, you got to get out there early. Some houses are giving the big old Snicker bars away and stuff. And I'm like, man, they must have some income. Jeez, new house.
Snickers are overrated.
Yeah. Sid.
Hi, my name is Sydney. And this weekend I did a run that I walked the entire thing, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah. How did that end up working out for you?
Well, I was very sore after JTX. I went to the mall and just sat in one of those massagey chairs, and I was like, I just wanted to squeeze my calves into another dimension.
And but did you end up finishing the whole whatever mile? How many miles? Was it half a mile?
It was a 5K.
Yeah. So did you end up finishing it?
Yeah.
Last place, I would assume.
No, actually.
You walked the whole thing. There's people walking slower than you?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I fast
the
walked.
elderly.
I want to call this woman really quick. Her name is April.
Okay.
And she went to the JTX on a blind date.
Oh, yeah!
We gave away 1 ticket to Luke, 1 ticket to April, and they did not meet each other, and it's supposed to be until JTX night. I want to hear from her and her thoughts. Did they even go?
Yeah. Because last time we did this, the guy didn't show up.
He got nervous.
Yeah, because he was going through a divorce.
Oh, you reached the voicemail.
Did she send us the voicemail?
Yeah, I'll call him. I want to know if they had a baby.
Or at least tried.
Yeah. Yes or no? Is he going to answer?
Yes.
That's the spirit. Can't wait to see the picture of me bending Tanner over at the pre-party.
Does that happen?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I felt a little weird at the pre-party.
Hey, it's Luke.
Hey, it's Luke. Hey. Let me try her.
God.
I felt like I was interrupting everybody's good time. It was kind of quiet there, too. I thought it should have been more of a party atmosphere.
Well, we were supposed to have stand-up tables, which when people have to stand, it just, I don't know, partying happens more for some reason.
Yeah, I would think they were all just, yeah, you're right. They were supposed to be stand-up tables.
Mm-hmm.
April, answer the phone! You are ruining our show! Dang it! April, I'm going to find you.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Should I text him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give a text. Give a text to April. Yeah, well, both of them. Just, hey. Oh, my God! They're either still in love, and love making is happening still today.
Get out of bed for a second.
Or they didn't go and they're embarrassed. Or something bad happened.
I think they went, right?
No. Hey, we got to give away some things and stuff. We got Price is Right live tickets at the Fox Cities PAC. We're going to give that away with the game we like to call Character Definition Price is Right.
I would really like to go to the Prices Live.
Are you going to go?
I would like to. When is it?
It's going to be 4 to 7, November 8th at the Fox Cities PAC. And we're going to give away some tickets here. So 866-916-0959.
That is a Friday.
How do we do this? Two people?
Yeah.
We'll go back and forth. What we're going to do here, let me just grab a couple people. Hi, who's this?
It's Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right, that's personal, but... Melissa, we're going to play a game, okay?
Okay.
Now, hang on. We're going to find out your competition next.
Okay.
Hi, who's this?
It's Eric.
Eric, hi, Eric. Eric.
Hi.
All right, Melissa and Eric, you guys are going to be playing character definition Prices Right. Now, we're going to give you items that are in our life, things that me, myself, Jake, Tanner, and Sydney have purchased. We're going to describe these items to you, and then you're going to try to bid, and the closest one without going over is going to get that point, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Now, Melissa, since you called first, you got the first. You get the first bid, okay? The first item up for bid here is Jake's boxer dog. This AKC registered boxer dog, loyal, affectionate, intelligent, eats rocks sometimes, stares at when you're sleeping, great work ethic, and good looks. Boxers, the whole doggy package. From Milwaukee, how much do you think I paid for that boxer dog?
$561.
Melissa says $561. Eric, what's your bid?
$1.
$1.
Oh.
The actual retail price was $1,200. Yes. Melissa gets that point.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. And he eats rocks.
Sorry, Eric.
They only
Last
end
time
up costing you more money.
He was just dragging a brick the other day, and I go, where did you even get that? We don't even have those type of bricks. All right, so Tanner, your item.
Today you're going to be bidding on a rigid 5-tool combo kit.
Ooh.
2 for HA or AH batteries. Don't know what that means. 18-volt charger and a contractor's bag. This is perfect for the man who thinks he's a man and has some money to spend.
Perfect. Melissa, since you got that point, what's your bid?
$275.
75. Eric.
Let's go $65.
$65.
Actual retail price $449.
Oh my God. Eric, get your head into the game, Eric.
Hey.
Haven't you ever bought tools?
Sydney, what's
Isn't
your...
everything we're bidding on men toys anyway? You should be getting this.
Oh, I like trash talking happening for Melissa here. Yeah. Basically. All right, go ahead.
All right. I'll start trying.
All right, Sydney.
Today we will be bidding on a Hydro Flask wide mouth water bottle with a straw lid. It's 40 ounces. It is the perfect temperature. It always has the honeycomb in solution with the lid. Stainless steel, BPA free. Comes with a straw cap to reduce spills. Not leak proof. Lifetime warranty. How much do you think this item is?
It's not leak proof.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, it says lid not leak proof. I'm reading the description. But like,
That's unfortunate.
I've never had my Hydro Flask leak.
Melissa, Hydro Flask. What do you bid?
$39.95.
$39.95. Eric.
$15.
$15.
Actual retail price is $47.95.
Oh my God! Eric, we gotta come back through here. You got a chance to win this still.
This is
Very small
I
chance.
want to rename this game S We've Overpaid For.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Because wait until the next one's come up. All right, so I ended up. Okay, well here, you guys ready? This is Jake's item up for bid. 8-cylinder, 5.7 liter. Used 1989 Chevrolet Corvette. Cruise control, air conditioning, power steering, power windows, leather seats that are ragged, wipers, power locks. Again, this is used. 123,000 miles.
And you said it was a 4-cylinder?
It was a 4-cylinder.
Way to be involved, Eric.
Melissa.
It's an 89, you said?
Yeah, it's an 89.
Let's do 21,560.
Eric, she said 21,560. What do you say, Eric? I used 89.
$1.
The actual retail price, $6,000. Eric's on the board! Eric! All right, Tanner.
Today you're going to be bidding on the SuperTech RV and Marine Antifreeze. This is a 3-pack, good for dumping down your drains when you don't want your poo to freeze inside of your camper, ruining everything.
I like that. Eric, you get the bid first.
Does it say how many ounces are in each container?
Ooh, that is a good question. There are 1 gallon. There are 3 1-gallon jugs.
Okay. Let's go $33.
Melissa?
I'm going to go $1.
Actual retail price, $7.50. Melissa, that point's for you.
I'm sorry, Eric.
Yes!
Game's over. Apologize, buddy.
Good game, Eric.
See you, Eric.
Hey, Melissa.
Take care.
Thank you.
Hey, Melissa, let me read a couple things to you here. You're going to pair of tickets to the Price is Right Live. Fox Cities PAC, that's downtown Appleton, and it's going to be Friday, November 8th. 4, there's 2 different shows, so I'm sure you get the choice of 4 or 7:30. This would be a lot of fun.
Okay.
I want to go.
This would be a ton of fun.
Excited.
I'm buying tickets this moment.
So hang on really quick, and Sydney's going to get all your information, okay?
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. I actually have... Let me try to see. Well, did I already tell you? My next one was my Roscoe 7, my fat trail hardtail for riders who favor a fun and lively ride. That's my mountain bike.
$28,000.
Yeah. No, you're way off.
24.
No.
2,000.
No.
100.
No.
$2.
1,078.
Oh.
What was your next item?
My next one was going to be the complete season of The Office.
What did? Oh, it's $17.
That's way more than $17.
Is it?
I'm gonna guess $54.
$61.99 at
really?
Target.
Oh, you bought it new. I didn't even know you could do that still.
Yeah, well, you need to get. I'm not gonna buy NBC's streaming service just so I can watch The Office.
Sydney, what was your last item up for bid?
A crock.
Just
crock?
one crock?
Both
You can
crock.
buy them by the singles.
How much?
$33.96.
That's too much.
I don't think I've ever paid that much for a pair of Crocs. They're always 25% off at Shields.
Somebody said Crocs are like walking on clouds.
They're so comfy.
Anyway, hey, visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort for amazing cash and prize giveaways, top-notch entertainment for events, and more info. That's what I'm going to tell you. You can get it. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com. On the way, we got things and stuff. Oh, yeah. There's a video of a woman who was, I don't know, doing something with a house or whatnot. I can't remember what it was, trying to sell or fix up a house. Somebody saw it and was like, hey, you need to know something. Found her and told her this, ended up saving her life. We'll talk about it next. You are listening to The Jake and Tanner Show. It's my favorite one. I'm going to just start saying I love it. And then maybe I will trick my brain into going, boy, I really love this rejoin. I miss it. It's the Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney, good morning. Ton of fun at JTX. We are going to be selling the nearly nude calendars. More of them. We have some left over. We got some posters left over. If you're at all interested and you didn't want to stand in that line, because apparently we had the after show at Stirrups, which, by the way, I love Stirrups. I love Travis. Tons of fun. There was a big line to get in there, though, and I know people still wanted calendars, but they're like, oh, my God, I don't feel like waiting in that line. Because not only did you have to wait in line to get into Stirrups, then you had to wait in line to get up to the table to get calendars. I get it, but we are going to have, we're trying to make it easy. And we're going to hopefully be able to you're just going to be able to text a keyword, take you there. You're going to be able to buy them. I believe. I hope. Really, I don't know. But we're trying to get that done today.
$4,000 a poster.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in front of me in the picture line told me he was picked up from jail and brought straight to Stirrups to meet you guys.
That is
awesome. There you go. There's the Jake and Tanner fans. Wait, I'm going to have to... Do I got to explain the chicken tender thing or no? Or is that just going to... No?
It's only. I think it only is going to... you can, because it's going to bother you forever.
Yeah. Well, wait, it doesn't... Well, you guys brought it up again.
That's because they know it triggers you.
Oh, well, people are confused, I think. The bit was about when I went to Tennessee, people were saying chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Like food. And I thought they were saying Jake and Tanner. That's all.
Yeah.
And then, but I think people are still thinking that it's different. No, it was chicken tenders. But if you say it in a southern accent, like everybody there in Tennessee, it comes out Jake and Tanner. Well, to a drunk man and his wife.
Yeah.
It did.
At
Boy, I thought we were a big deal. At Dollywood.
Yeah, Dolly. It's not Dolly World?
Maybe. I thought it was Dollywood.
It's
Dollywood makes more sense.
Dollywood.
I've been saying that wrong for my entire life.
No pressure.
Sucks.
Every single person you invite into your house is judging you for it, apparently, and they're judging you hardcore, and they're judging you right away.
Well, of course they are.
According to a new survey, it only takes someone about an average of 38 seconds to judge your house. Hash. Of course I go outside. Anything, I wash the windows.
Of your house that
and
everybody's judging.
Here are the 10 things they notice. What do you think? That's me itching my chest.
Paint.
Paint? The color of the walls. Ding, ding, ding.
Boom. Suck on that, Saddam.
How dusty it is.
I hate dusting. You look at my fan. Don't look at my fans.
Dude, I love dusting.
Don't look at my fans up top.
Oh, no, you can't look at my fan in my bedroom because we can't reach it. It is just, it's giving everybody some kind of weird lung disease, guaranteed, because we have it on, and it doesn't shoot off like you would think. Just turn it on, it should just blow right off. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You would think.
Like, why is it so sticky up there? Stupid idiot.
What do you judge, Lo? When you walk into somebody's house, because we all do it, and I hate doing it. Stupid, my friends all have we're the crappy house on the block. And we have a nice house. I don't mind my house, but my God, we're the crappy one. And I always judge a person's refrigerator. If I have to go get a beer.
I was just going to say.
If you open it up and it's dirty in there.
I don't do that. I judge, do they have one of those, the fridge that is open up top?
Side by side?
Yeah, and then the drawer freezer.
Yeah. Drawer freezer is kind of cool.
Yeah, like I judge that immediately. Or if they have the water ice dispenser, because I don't have that. So... like, I get all la-di-da.
Whether your furniture looks worn out, sure. Calm down. Why don't people calm down? I'm taking offense to all this, and I'm reading it. What books you have on display? Oh, yeah, we got smart books up there.
I don't have any books.
We never read them. They're just really smart.
Yeah, books. I don't even have... If somebody handed me a stack of books, I wouldn't even know where to put them.
Dirty windows.
Kids' books.
Sorry, I have a boxer, and when he looks out the window, he puts his face right up against it. Sort of my kids.
I've
my God.
3 cats, a dog, and a 3-year-old. My house isn't going to be clean. I've just accepted that.
I'm very excited about winter coming. The only reason is because my kids won't press their face up against the screen door now and make it loose, because that's how they talk to you. I'm like, just open it, and they just talk to you by pushing up against it.
I don't understand how you still have a screen door, because I took mine off because my sister's dogs ran through it because I didn't know it was there.
I had to keep fixing it.
Yeah, I just get rid of the screen door. That's what I did.
Dirty window. If there are dirty dishes in the sink, we got a dishwasher. We just throw them in there.
Yeah.
How comfortable the furniture is. Why don't you calm down? Whether or not the carpets have been vacuumed.
We don't have any carpet in my house, so that's good. But the floors, those are going to be dirty. There will be hair.
I need carpet. Well, we'd like wood floors, but I don't know what we're going to do. We got wood floors downstairs, just not upstairs.
Mm-hmm. I do like the carpet feel in bedrooms.
Yeah, it's kind of cozy.
That's when your shoes are off the most.
If you ever go over to somebody's house and they have carpet like in their living room, I automatically miss it. Like if it's the fluffy carpet and you're like, oh my God, you can just lay here.
Yeah.
You want to know
here.
who has really nice carpet?
Who's that?
Joe Moreau.
Does he have really good carpet?
But it's better than my bed. It is the fluffiest, softest thing ever. It is amazing.
Why were you laying in his carpet?
I went over there and I had to use his bathroom.
And then you're like, I'm just going to lay in
I was like,
lay here.
I was like, why is this carpet so soft?
It's just like, oh,
it's just padded and wonderful.
Soft carpet. The temperature was number 2, and the number 1 thing is the smell.
Oh, if you don't like the temperature when you walk, put a sweater on. I ain't heating my house so you can be comfy.
Somebody said they fangirled out at JTX when they met Angie. Yeah, my wife said she felt like she was having fun with it because you got to understand where we are in our market, in our friends in Fredonia and all that, where I live, I guess. They don't ever get to see my job, or they get to hear it on the podcast and whatnot. But you don't go anywhere and you don't get, I guess, noticed. Not saying I want to, but I'm just saying. And then when she goes here, she's starting to get noticed, and she was like, I felt so cool because people knew who I was, and my friends thought I was awesome. I'm like, why don't you just calm down? You're a dental hygienist. Know your role. Okay?
Just shut up.
Go clean teeth.
I mean, to be fair, I think the pictures that we post most on the fan page are on the Jake and Tanner show page are of Angie.
Well, she's so damn pretty.
She's just so photogenic.
Oh, it's so stupid how photogenic she is. Even when she's hammered drunk. When we were trick-or-treating, people were like, how was your thing last night? Or how was your thing? When is it? And I go, it was last night. And he goes, yeah, it looks like it was last night because I was just a rag trick-or-treating the next day.
Did you guys drink it all trick-or-treating?
Nope.
Just some? No?
Nope, none.
Nothing? Just walk around with coffee?
Didn't even have coffee.
Oh.
We just wanted to get it done with. Here we go. Let me play this really quick. New York doctor spots cancer, not sports, on a woman during an HGTV appearance. This is crazy.
Nicole McGinnis.
Oh, wait, do you want to play it on yours?
This isn't even the first time that something like this has happened.
What do you mean, is it a video? You sent it to me.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you just got audio.
Tarek from Flipper Flop, somebody watched an episode that he was in.
And then they spotted some kind of...
on his neck, and then he went and got it removed because it was cancer. Somebody just say, hey, just so you know, that lump that's on your neck that makes you look bad, that's cancer. And he was like, I didn't even know I had a lump on my neck.
I got to do it. Segment 2, right here. Keep going. There it is. Yeah, this is a woman that was on HGTV, I guess. I don't know what they're doing on HGTV. Something about their house.
I love HGTV.
All right, here you go.
I could watch it literally every single day.
Nicole McGinnis always dreamed about buying a house on the beach.
Wanted something near the water. I love the water.
Making her search even more exciting, an appearance on the HGTV show Beachfront Bargain Hunt.
I'm looking to buy a beachfront property in Morehead City.
This is how she looked on the show. Bright, happy, excited about the house hunt in North Carolina with her dad.
That's her dad?
Yes. A small but noticeable lump on her throat.
Yep. I'm
Dr.
confused.
Eric Voigt was watching the show at his home in New York. He's an ear, nose, and throat surgeon.
I was like, gosh, I feel obliged to let this person know.
No, you
they
think
may
you're
not
the
know
guy.
they
Which
have
I'm glad you did.
something, and,
yeah.
As an expert in the field, I was concerned for her.
He used social media to track down Nicole.
Somehow or another, by the grace of God, it got back to my family. We were shocked. We were shocked that a doctor witnessed this on television and reached out.
We only
Nicole
thought
went to
poor
her doctor,
people
and
watched
sure enough,
HGTV.
she was diagnosed with thyroid cancer.
So last week I went in and had a biopsy, and Friday is when the doctor called back and said, you actually do have papillary thyroid cancer.
Man, that's
We
wild.
brought Dr. Voigt and Nicole together.
Yeah, you gotta make them
Thank you
meet.
so much. You have no idea how much you've impacted.
Look how awkward that is. I mean, I get it, great, but man, they don't want to see each other.
Well, he was trying to look at her chest, and then he just noticed it, and that's what makes me awkward. But yes, I think it was the exact same cancer that somebody found on that Tark guy.
Because of the lump in the neck.
He had a lump on his neck.
Well, I guess if you're a doctor and you deal with that stuff, you're probably always kind of looking at people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, I would hate to have a doctor friend. I mean, I'd love it because I'd get all the medical advice I could, but man, he would always scare me.
All I would say is, that drag queen's got an off-center
Yeah.
Adam's apple. Yeah, that's what, like, I'm not trained to look at those things, so I would just assume it's a man in drag.
Do you got any buddies
trying to buy a house?
Do you got any buddies that, my buddies don't have anything that benefit me, my friends. You're in the same career. I don't have a doctor friend. What are some of my friends doctors?
I just have the builder friends.
You got builder friends? I don't
Dave.
even. Well, see, and I got some of that, but
yep,
I need money to do that.
Yeah,
I got Sydney as a buddy, and she doesn't even give me crap from Culver's. One time I found a card. One card.
Hey,
and I got a little bit of an ice cream, and then after she stopped trying to impress, boom, done.
One time my dad made you guys beef jerky.
Oh, I really like that, and I asked you about that. I go, why is your dad slacking?
You brought that in on your audition.
All I think about is your dad's jerky.
He doesn't like to make it for me.
Well, make it for me.
Well, my dad likes you more. You gotta ask him.
All right, I should. I'm Facebook, and we're buddies. We talk about you a lot. On the way, let me say this really quick. Can I? Please?
Yes.
I should. Visit North Star Moika Casino Resort for amazing cash and prize giveaways. Top-notch entertainment for events. And more info, visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com. Planet Fitness is a place, so if you're thinking about, hey, you know what I need to do? I'm going to go see some relatives, and I want to look at the best I've ever looked in my entire life. You need to start with Planet Fitness because it's only $10 a month. $10! You're losing money if you don't do this.
Well, especially if you've never really worked out before or done anything at a gym, so you're already a little intimidated about it. So it's good that it's a judgment-free zone, and it's good that you're not going to break the bank to get into this. $10 a month, that's nothing. Especially if you look at other gyms where it's like, it's $89 a month and you need to sign up for 6 years.
Yeah, no, I've been there. I've actually literally have been there. So if I'm still paying.
Yeah.
I'm in a 17-year contract.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, so if you want to go to the gym, you don't know where to start, go there. Or if you're somebody who does know how to work out and all those things, Planet Fitness has all the equipment you could want, and it's cheaper than the gym you're going to. So why are you paying more?
PlanetFitness.com. Also, you know what happens at 7:40? You're going to listen for a little cue to call. Once you hear it, you got to be caller 9. And if you are, you're going to be qualified for the Jake and Tanner's Tropical Takeover, Riviera Maya, Mexico, all-inclusive El Dorado Royale Spa and Resort. We're going to go February 3rd through the 8th. Big thanks to In Any Event Travel and Fun Jet Vacation, Stone Toad Bar and Grill. Now, you're going to be able to qualify, and you're going to be able to do that here in just a few minutes. We got to do this really quick here.
If you are currently calling for the qualifying, you're way you're way off.
Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. We're going to be calling this Luke guy. We gave away tickets to the JTX a long time ago. We gave one to him and one to a girl named April. They were both single. They were supposed to meet up for the very first time at JTX. We're going to find out if they had babies.
Hello?
Luke, you're on the air with us, okay?
Yep.
So, did you end up going to JTX?
I did.
Did April end up going to JTX?
She did. She was a little bit late. But I don't think it went so well.
Wait, why?
Why not? What did you do?
Oh, I didn't do anything, Tanner. I don't think it helped. She is really cute.
And you're a big ugly face? Is that what it is?
No, I don't think I'm an ugly face, but she sits down and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And she's like, good, are you my date? And I'm like, yep. And I don't know if she just wasn't drinking because she was coming from Oshkosh, but I think she was a little bit turned off, and I slide a bucket of Budweiser out from underneath my seat.
Well, that's the thing. You were you know what I mean? You were probably a little nervous and an alcoholic, and those two things mixed.
Yeah.
It's different. By the way, you could buy buckets of alcohol there?
Oh, yeah.
You could?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
man.
That's so you didn't have to keep going to the bar.
That's awesome.
Luke, what's your full name and social security number so I can look you up on Facebook?
Oh, I have it up if you...
I don't have social media.
What?
No.
At all? How do we look at your face then to see if you're telling us the truth?
Well, I know April does. We looked her up.
April's really pretty, if I remember correctly, because we stalked her for just a second. Yeah, she's very pretty.
Luke, send us a picture to your Facebook.
Send us a picture in that chat.
Luke, what happened? So at the very end, I mean, first, did both of you have fun? Were you guys laughing? Was there a connection there?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good time. I just think that
You're just not the right people for each other. Like you
no,
enjoy.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, right at the end, where she's like, "Well, it was very nice to meet you." Did you try for a kiss? Because that would be epic if you did.
No, I could tell that the vibe just wasn't there, and I didn't even ask for her phone number because I just thought that she just wasn't.
Oh, so you rejected her?
Well, I got 2 kids. I just got divorced in February, and I don't think that she wants somebody like that.
Well, I like the narrative that you have rejected her. Did you ask her to go to the bar at all?
I did go to the bar afterwards, but she failed right away. I mean, she surprised me.
So, would you have made babies with her?
Yeah, and like if she was like, "Let's go make a baby."
Probably.
April, hi. You go on the air with us. It's the Jake and Tanner show. April,
hi.
April.
Luke says he rejected you.
Is that true?
Oh, Luke, you broke her heart. She doesn't even know how phone works anymore.
Whoa. Let's just try.
She is sending you straight to voicemail after that.
What happened? She was so cool at first.
Luke, what did you do to her?
Seriously.
I didn't do anything.
Sydney, seriously. She's scared.
Did you attack her?
She's frightened.
Did you pick her up at her house even though she never told you what her address was?
Hello, you reached the voice.
Oh, yeah. You're right there.
Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Luke, did you almost kill her?
You're a heartbreaker.
What does it do?
We need a picture.
Yeah, we need a picture of your face. Are you gorgeous or are you like Sloth from the Goonies?
Did you follow her home?
No.
Yeah.
You're just to tell her, like, hey, I just want to make sure you got home all right.
I'm going to look up a street view of your address.
I just want to let you know that I made sure that you didn't fall out of the bathtub last night. That's what took my other wife.
Yeah. All right, Luke. Well, I wish you the best of luck in love.
Yeah, send a picture to Sydney so we can see if you're handsome or not.
Take care, Lucas. Somebody said your callers are so muffled. I had a really tough time trying to understand him.
Yeah, every now and then it would just go. Yeah, he would take a bite out of his phone and then he would go right back to talking, which is good.
I have things and stuff. April, I really would like your story if you're listening right now. Oh my God. because I want to know what happened. Keep texting her. Say, hey, just text her and say, please go on the air. Luke ain't on the air with us. Say, just do it. Just keep texting her, Sydney, until she gets fed up with you. I'm trying to find this story that I have about Snoop D-O-double-G. You know who he is, right?
I have it up.
You do? No, there's no way you have it up, because I just have audio, because he cusses like crazy.
Ooh, don't play it.
Yeah. It's just what he can... oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I know this is crazy. Did I delete it? I deleted it. What is wrong with me?
Well, just give us a gist and also your best impression.
I can't. Well, I can tell you this. He has a... Oh, got it. Boom.
Yay!
Here we go. This is what Snoop can afford. Snoop has too much money when you can do things like this.
You have a man who rolls you blunts.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
By the way, he's on Howard Stern with Seth Rogen.
What do you mean, a man who rolls you? Does he live I there? don't have time. Not
I've hung out with
Does he buy them in bulk?
and there's like a guy whose
Just stands
job
there?
it is
Yeah,
to
that's
roll
what he
blunts. He knows how to gauge the look on someone's face when it seems like
Yes.
they want a blunt, and if they do,
Timing.
he gives you one. And
Wait, let me understand.
He's got the best timing there.
Is this a guy who is specifically hired by you?
That's his job, his occupation. On his resume, it say, "What do you do?" I'm a blunt roller.
I roll
Is that what he's
for Snoop?
PBR, professional blunt roller.
How does it come about, Snoop?
If you're great at something that I need, I'm hiring.
Snoop, I gotta
like
ask,
that.
what kind of income can a guy make rolling joints? I mean, because this could turn into, it's almost like a sommelier or something like that. How do you figure out a salary for this guy?
That's somewhere between $40,000 and $50,000 a year.
How do you know?
40 and 50 grand a year? You've got to be kidding me. All he does is actually, he's probably working overtime every single day.
And he gauges. Did you hear Snoop says he knows when I need weed?
Yeah,
like he'll
that's
have
actually
one.
not enough.
40 or 50,000 a year, though?
I think for how much Snoop Dogg smokes weed
but
and for how much he's probably has to roll and hand to him, I would like to know what that translates to blunt-wise. Like, is he getting like $2 a blunt?
But listen to what else he he gets.
Yeah, I better practice. Don't be me.
And he gets to smoke from the
Free
weed.
weed.
Isn't it?
He ain't
all he wants. Yeah.
This motherfucker get all paid expenses.
And he goes on tour with you.
Everything free I get, he gets.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go get some free clothes and give him some.
He's rolling blunts the whole time. And he rolls the blunt. He takes the blunts from the box, rolls them into weed, and puts them back in the box.
Wow.
Organized.
It's something I've clocked. Like, I've spent hours smoking weed with Snoop, and there's been like 40 minutes where I'm like, I'm just watching this guy, and I'm just going to see what is going on here. Because as someone who smokes a lot of weed, it's fascinating.
Are you jealous of? I mean, that is almost that's genius.
It is
to
amazing.
say, this is something I love. I got a guy here who can roll.
Yeah,
I'm giving him a job for $50,000 a year.
It would probably, honestly, the amount of time I spend rolling joints, it might be worth my while financially to hire someone to do that.
How did that guy become famous?
Which one?
Seth.
Seth writes pretty good.
I guess so.
Like
Yeah,
Superbad, he wrote, or he helped write or something, and I love that movie. I still think that movie is great. I can watch it anytime.
I can't. I just tried watching it again, and
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
this just ain't my humor anymore.
Yeah, I can still watch it. I still think it's really Seth in that movie, or it's the character Seth. So Jonah Hill's character is one of the funniest characters I've ever watched.
I really like Jonah Hill. I think he's outstanding. I think all those guys are really outstanding actors.
I feel bad that Michael Cera's no longer high school age, so he can't play weird high school guy, and now nobody wants him as anything.
Somebody said, sorry, I'm in the middle of meeting at work. No, you're not.
No, you are not, because otherwise you wouldn't have answered.
Yeah, no, you're not, April. That's okay. Michael Jackson's son, Prince, that's a little kid that he was just holding over a balcony. You remember that, Sid, or are you not that age?
I have watched many Michael Jackson documentaries in my day.
Okay.
But I wasn't alive for that, I don't think.
No,
probably
you were
not.
I think you were alive. How
Maybe
old is
just a baby.
Prince?
It's his last name. Jackson.
Prince is older now.
Yeah.
Hey, Siri. How old is Prince Jackson?
Prince Michael Jackson. 22.
22. Here, this is what he's talking about. Talking about how they were able to trick or treat, and that was like the best time when they got to spend time as a family.
It's funny, though, because he had such a unique walk.
No, hold on.
It's funny, though, because he had such
Never mind. Well, anyway, I don't have that audio. Wow, I am a train wreck today. He said they were saying because they got to wear masks.
This one?
Wait, did he dangle Prince or did he dangle Blanket?
I think he dangled Blanket.
Oh, was it Blanket?
It was Blanket, in 2002, it says that Michael Blanket was first met in headlines in 2002 when Michael Jackson dangled him off a balcony in Berlin. What a weird life.
Here, let's see if this is talking.
It was simple.
Who's that?
It was simple.
I think this is his Michael Jackson's niece and nephews.
Unique walk.
Okay, that was
What
that
the
part
hell
again.
am I looking at?
All right, so anyway, yeah, so he would say he would be able to spend time finally with his dad out and about because they got to dress up as just, characters, so nobody knew it was him. He said some people did identify him because of that.
It's funny, though, because he had such a unique walk that you could tell it was someone different, but obviously not seeing the face, you didn't know who. But for us, watching him walk, it's like it's such a Michael Jackson walk, but no one knows.
Did he move off?
Well, then another one, he said you could see his loafers and his white socks. And so people knew around that neighborhood. Michael Jackson lives kind of around here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, Mike, we know it's you.
I would take my kid to if I was Michael Jackson, take him to the poor part. But then dress up as Michael Jackson.
Right, and then nobody... Yeah, exactly.
Why didn't he dress up as Michael Jackson? Oh, my God, you look just like him.
By the way,
I do. It's so good.
I have never, ever witnessed a world full of hypocrites until Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
Because everybody hated him, calling him a child molester and everything. Then he dies and the whole world was crying.
Yeah. Well, he could dance real good.
Yeah,
you'd think that being Michael Jackson, now back into Michael Jackson being a weirdo, you'd think Halloween is the one time that he would stay home and just wait for the children to come to him for once.
Oh, man. Okay. Hey, take from Jake and Tanner. We're going to be doing that here in a minute. $60 because Sydney, she won.
Yeah.
I'm so used to saying losing. No, $60 next with Jesus. I am. Thank you. over in the last hour, last segment. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Oh, I got to do something here. 866-916-0959. That's some numbers. If you ever want to text to 71090, you can do that. That's at your Pest Control text line. Big thanks to those guys for sponsoring the Jake and Tanner show. Or experience, the show, the experience.
Yeah, they are the ones who donated the truck that is more than likely sitting in a tow yard right now.
Yeah.
Also, they lost their banners.
They did?
Yeah, they left them at the mire.
Oh, yeah, that'll do that.
That you can't. For some reason, at our JTX, every year somebody is going to steal something expensive. Somebody took Peter Cox last year, which was a giant marital aid, and they just own that now.
And the mice.
Yeah,
the mice.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's say that too.
Yep, that's where. Yep, somebody took them.
Oh.
Hey, hi, my name is Jake, and I had a good time at JTX. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and I had a good time at JTX. If you want to see the video, the intro video that we did at JTX, it's up at the Facebook right now. You can check it out. Tanner.
My name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and this weekend, I am planning on either doing something or nothing.
Yeah.
And I'll figure that out today.
I'm going to Tommaso's, baby, in Cedarburg Saturday. Take the kids to go get some pizza. The best pizza on the planet, Tommaso's. Tommaso's, never forget, in Cedarburg.
Is that, one, if you get paid from a pizza endorsement, I will be more than pissed. Yeah. And B, nothing beats hot stuff pizza found at local gas stations.
Maybe.
I
don't know. That Cedarburg Tommaso's is really good.
I'm sure it's fine and it's authentic and that's all fine and dandy, but gas station pizza.
But listen, you're not hearing me. The thing that spins for hours.
Have you ever had a hot stuff pizza? Get one. There's a gas
Shells.
station. Yeah, but it's rare now, man. They went almost out of business. It's as rare as finding a Radio Shack now. There's one in Saukville. Get it.
What?
A hot stuff pizza.
I'm never.
You can order them.
You'll eat Casey's pizza, but you won't eat hot stuff pizza?
I will eat Casey's pizza because it's right there. I'm not driving to Saukville. Casey's literally like 4 seconds from me.
I hear what you're saying. But don't you want heartburn?
It's an event. When we go to the one in Cedarburg, we do it for the kids, not me.
Yeah, what is their specialty? Is it pizza?
Yeah, it's just their thing. You just go there and I don't know, it's a thing. I don't know. We never go, because usually when you get pizza, you're always bringing it home.
Yeah, because it's the easy food.
Right, you just bring it home. So it's like, my daughter's begging to go back to that Chinese buffet, and I go, okay, I guess I'll wear gloves.
Yeah,
because buffets scare the bejesus out of me.
You gotta go to the one. There's one in Appleton here, which I know you'll never go to, but it was the cleanest buffet I've ever been to in my entire life.
Were
it was
they
clean.
wiping down
Like, it was clean. There was nothing. There was no food residue anywhere. And, granted, the dessert that you ate was just ho-hos that they cut.
Sure.
But it was still very, very, very tasty. I think it was Emperor's. It's a safe bet to say Emperor's.
Speaking of Chinese, Sydney.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I currently have a ball gag, a pottery wheel.
I want that ball gag.
What else do you have? Oh, an oral game.
I want that oral game, too.
I'm sorry. We're just going to run past what Jake said. That was brilliant. I loved it.
Thank you.
Well, it's all in my car right now, and I am Chinese.
I'm so glad I got my jeans back from you. I got 4 pairs of jeans in there. I got a whipped cream shirt, and all my Look Beautiful supplies are in that bag that I left in your car. I'm surprised you found it with as much crap you have in there. I really think you have a problem, Sydney.
You know that stuff probably isn't yours.
Which one?
All that stuff that she gave you. It's like a Goodwill in there. So she was just like, I'll just find Jake's size.
It is. You got hangers. You're moving shirts around. He looks like a 32. Yeah, these will work. Yeah, no. When she was driving by, she told me that a deer ran into her car. She didn't run into it. A deer. She stopped in the middle of the road, and the deer just looked at her and ran. She's like, I can't take this anymore. And then she goes, I can't pick you up because I have too much crap. And I go, well, I want to get over there right now. because I didn't want to hang, because I knew I was going to be late if I started partying with my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm on my way.
I have to leave before they get here, otherwise it's just...
No, honest to
I
God.
mean,
so I
my
was like,
hair's going to be messed up.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
be sticky.
So she's waited out there, and then I was like,
I waited out
holy
there for
ass.
like 4 hours.
They are the slowest elevators. Are those elevators not painfully slow?
I don't know. I was on the 4th floor.
Oh, I was 8.
Yeah, so it didn't matter to me. Do you know what I ate Saturday?
What?
For both meals?
Please tell me.
It was pizza. Because when I ordered pizza at 1 o'clock in the morning on to the hotel that we stayed at.
Gotcha.
And nobody ate any. So I had 2 pizzas and an entire thing of breadsticks that I brought home. And my wife worked all day and night. So my kid ate pizza twice that day.
Yay.
One time.
How fun.
See, I considered it both lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter because one time she was able to eat pizza while watching her Kindle on the couch. That's lunch. And the other time, she got breadsticks and pizza and she had to sit at the table. To me, that does constitute 2 different meals.
Well, yeah, it's lunch and dinner. Why would you
that's
not?
2 different kinds of meals. In my head, it's not like...
I'm not judging you.
Like,
there's no judgment over here. No, I get that.
You gave your kid pizza all day? No. She had lunch pizza and dinner pizza.
Well, I'm okay with that. I think people that are judging are idiots because pizza is good for any time.
Yeah. She had a lunch pizza and an Italian bake. That was the second one.
866-916-0959. You got to play against Tanner. Today we take from Jake and Tanner. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with life stage personal guidance. Hi, what's your name? Whoa!
What the hell?
Were you just yelling at your kids?
Yeah, because he was trying to run across the street.
That's what having kids is.
See, that's it, dude.
I know, you gotta figure out how to keep his face.
I'll try to win $60 and that kid's trying to chase cars like he's a Pomeranian.
What's your first name?
Mary.
All right, Mary. Well, you're the youngest sounding Mary. All right, Mary. 5 questions. Tanner's going to leave the room. He can't hear any of your answers, nor can he hear any of the questions. He'll come back in the room, and he's going to try beating you. Now, if you win, you're going to get $60 today, and that's courtesy of Prospera Credit Union. If he wins, it's going to move to $80 tomorrow. The timer will begin when I'm done reading the first question. Hey, Mary, do you have any questions, or are you good to go?
I think we're good.
All right. Mary, what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse.
I'm a licensed practical nurse.
Okay. So you're smart. College educated. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
The fans of Taylor Swift are known as what?
Oh, shoot, I should know this. Oh, skip.
Who was the lead singer of the band The Police?
Oh my gosh, I don't know any of this.
You want to pass? What year was the iPod first introduced?
2003.
What TV show? Oh, no. Who won the first Super Bowl?
Chargers.
How many toes does a pig have on each foot?
4.
The fans of Taylor Swift are known as what?
I don't know. The Taylor Troop? I have no idea.
Who was the lead singer of the band The Police?
I can't give an answer to that either.
Tanner!
Yeah,
How do you feel you did, Mary?
I failed it. I failed it.
Okay, I'll put you on hold real quick. Hang on. Mary thinks she did stupendous.
Oh, really?
Stupendous? Stupendous.
So
super
stupid?
awesome.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm not excited then.
No, you should be. You should be. The fans of Taylor Swift are known as what?
Oh my god, I don't know. Swifties.
Who was the lead singer of the band The Police?
Sting.
What year was iPod first introduced?
2001.
Who won the first Super Bowl?
The Packers.
How many toes does a pig have on each foot?
2.
done very fast, very quickly. Look at it. Tanner's already done. Ready to go. Mary, does that make you a little nervous?
Yeah, I know I failed.
Here we go. Let's go through these. The fans of Taylor Swift are known as what? Mary said pass. Then she came back and said the Taylor Troops. Tanner said Swifties. Swifties are correct. Who was the lead singer of the band, The Police? Mary passed, and then she came back and said, I can't answer because I don't know. Tanner said Sting. Sting is correct.
At what point did she think she did well?
I don't know. Oh, I was just goofing.
Oh, I thought she had... Okay.
What year was the iPod first introduced? Mary said 03. Tanner said 01. 01 is correct. Who won the first Super Bowl? You both said the Packers. You're both correct on that. It's 4-1. You might have a chance. Mary, hang in there.
Yeah.
How many toes does a pig have on each foot? Mary said 4. Tanner said 2. 4 is correct.
Really?
It is. So, you still won, though. 4-2. Sorry, Mary.
Oh, that's okay.
Thanks. Go get your kid out of the road. Appreciate it. Take care. So there you go. What is it going to be? $80. $80 tomorrow when we play. Take from Jake and Tanner. Again, big thanks to Prosperity Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance. Hey, visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort for an amazing cash and prize giveaway and top-notch entertainment. For events and more info, you can visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com. Whoa, I'm losing papers.
Pig's feet are the grossest thing I've ever
no.
Googled.
Yeah, no, they're not good. They taste good, though. No, true. You're going to like this if you're really into scary movies. Man, I can't talk. I'm just going to do this. We got more Jake and Tanner show next. tell you what that loud booming is that you hear in the background here in a second. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. It's Jake and Tanner show. We had a little fun little time there a second ago. Tanner goes, how old is Michael Cera? Who's that actor?
Yeah,
who's been around in Superbad and all that.
I did not know he was an actor.
Sydney
you had to have.
Sydney goes, flipping old. And then Tanner goes, oh, this is going to be offensive to someone. Let's find out.
Yeah, because it was either going to be offensive to me or Jake. It was probably going to be offensive to Jake either way. But I was going to see if I could also get offended on that.
Okay, we were listening to the news, and Tanner goes, how old is that guy, Michael Cera? And I was like, oh, he must be a news guy.
Well, you don't even know who Michael Cera is, so that makes me feel ancient, too. You go, another one is, we mentioned somebody's name on air one time, and I go, how old is that guy? And you go, flipping old. And you go 34. And he's 34, and that's 4 years younger than me. And I
31.
Yeah, no, I was saying a different guy. Yeah, and then Sid always tries one, because I'm not saying that I look young or anything like that, but I think she forgets that I'm older. Because you try to back out of it too, and like you try to get not like nice, but you try to back out of like what you just said. Well, he's probably not too old. Like right after you say it.
Do you want to?
Because I probably am the oldest guy you kind of hang out with daily.
Yeah. Well, besides my bartender at Stirrups.
But
that guy's only 30, isn't he?
Ancient
no, he's 40.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do you want to feel a little worse?
Yeah. Well, not really, but apparently, just bring it on.
Because she said she's probably super old.
Yeah.
To Steve Balon.
We weren't even talking about Steve Balon.
You just said that we were listening to the news thing, and you thought that's who you were talking about. That's Steve Balon.
How old's Steve Balon?
A little over 40.
Oh, jeez. You make my ulcers cry. Like, right now I'm laughing and have a good time, but I cry on my way home.
Oh, yeah. Your legs look like rows of corn. Just raised straight lines.
I want to feel something different than crying and sadness.
Cut the pain out!
I try to feel angry. Sydney is 30. This is fun.
The dog?
Oh, I do. That's what's wrong with Billy. I don't, by the way. I don't. I do not. I don't.
You can't say that about Billy. Because you could kick a 40-yard field goal with Billy.
Do you, yes or no, Sid? Let me go through ages. This is fun.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, pull up some ages.
Yeah. No, hold on. Pull up
do you mean,
actors you think are old.
Actors.
Oh, that's fun.
Because
don't say Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Because we
know his age.
We know his age.
But how about
well, yeah, of course, Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum's like 80.
Yeah, he's like 72.
He looks really good for his age.
His wife is like 40 years younger than him.
He just had a baby.
67. That's unfair. What? I mean, it's not. He brought life to the world. Great, blah, blah, blah. But
Jake, you look like you're 18. Shut up.
Now you're being nice. Thank you.
You're overcompensating.
I know. You should have said 20. Yeah,
you're gonna look like you were in your 20s.
I don't know. Thank you, Sid.
Let's find.
He looks more old here in Jurassic Park than he does now.
I love his hair right there.
Would you consider?
Oh, that guy is so weird.
Would you consider Robert Downey Jr. as old?
No, isn't he like 40-something? 42?
No way. He's got to be way older than that, right?
Or he's like 49.
Oh, he's 49? Or do you not know?
No, he is.
Oh, he is 49.
Let's play the game. Who's older, Jake or this actor?
Oh, Jesus! Okay, this isn't going to be hurtful. This will be fun.
We only do actors I know.
Seth Rogen.
Oh, that's fun.
Older.
Wait, can you pull up Seth Rogen? Or do you not want to do that? Just don't put an age.
Well,
I think he's older than Jake.
I do too, probably, right?
Like, look at his gray in his beard.
Well, I got gray in my beard all over the place.
Oh,
yeah.
Guess I never noticed that.
It's because you don't look at me.
Let's see. Seth Rogen is... Son of a bitch.
Here, I can go in this. He is 37.
He's a year younger than me.
Okay.
He's 1 year younger.
Macaulay Culkin.
Oh.
I love that man so much.
This one's actually hard. I feel like...
tough, because he looks kind of young still, right? I mean, just methy. He looks like a young meth addict. I'm
going to go younger.
Macaulay Culkin is older than Jake.
Oh.
So...
By
I look
a couple of months.
older than a meth head
to
you?
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't aged.
I look older
what are you
than
talking
a
about?
meth
He
head.
hasn't aged. Just because meth can't expire doesn't mean that he hasn't aged. Look at that. That's what you just said, that beautiful son of a bitch looks worse than?
I didn't know it.
Look it! What is wrong with you? He looks like Kid Rock. Kid Rock was dirty. Kid Rock is dirty.
I have never been more offended. I am so glad there's not sharp objects right now because I would gut myself hard.
Did you see that somebody tweeted out that they need to make a remake of Home Alone, but still cast Macaulay Culkin as what's his face? The kid.
Yeah.
And nobody acknowledges that he's a 39-year-old man.
Yeah, I would watch that.
Wouldn't you?
All right, let's do another actor.
I didn't
this
know
is
he
fun.
looked that bad on occasion.
Okay, and
Doesn't he have a YouTube?
Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal.
You know, Jake, you got to type in Jake G-Y.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Who is older?
There he is.
Jake or Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, look how good. This guy looks really good.
I think Jake Gyllenhaal is older.
I think he's the same age as me.
Jake is 18 days older than
18
Jake
days
Gyllenhaal.
older. Okay, well, good. You get a point.
Okay, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh,
the
crap.
handsome Hemsworth.
Well, not everybody thinks that, Lo. Only me and you, Tanner.
I'm sorry. The Liam? Are you talking about Liam Hemsworth?
Everybody thinks Liam is better looking than Christopher.
How?
I don't know.
He is the older brother?
He's gorgeous there, and he's...
Why is he in Milwaukee
and
there?
he's dumpy there. That's not Milwaukee,
that's
that's Sydney, Australia.
That's the Opera House.
I thought
it was the
very famous opera house in Sydney,
I
Australia.
thought it was the butterfly thing. The butterfly. What is that? The thing with
The art museum.
Yeah, the art museum. It looks identical. Hang on.
Who is older, Jake or Chris Hemsworth?
I think Chris Hemsworth might be... Can I go same age?
Sure.
Same age.
Chris Hemsworth.
No, I think I know this. I think he's younger than me.
He is younger than you by 2 years.
Yeah.
2 to 3 years.
2 years?
Yes.
I feel like he could be my dad.
See, stuff like that gives me hope that I will once be a hunk.
Oh, just because he's older?
At one point in time, it's like he's 8 years older than me. You know what? That's when I'll hit my puberties.
Chris Pratt did that to me.
Yeah.
When he got into shape, I'm like, oh, man.
It's like, we can do it. It's good. Let's see here. Owen Wilson.
Older.
Yeah, I would take a guess on that, too.
Owen Wilson is 50 years old.
He is 50?
He is 50. He was born in the 60s.
Robert Downey Jr. is 49.
I believe so.
Oh, you don't even know, because I feel like...
Because I typed in actors in their 40s, and he is in there, so let me check. Let me just
He's
double
54.
check on that.
He's
54?
Yeah.
Why is he in my actors in his 40s?
I don't know. I didn't think he was... I thought he was older.
I thought he was just... Jeremy Renner. Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye.
Older.
Is he older?
Didn't he beat the hell out of somebody? Yeah, he is 10 years old.
Oh, yeah. Something just happened with that dude.
And the other,
How old is he?
48.
Yeah,
he's 48?
Yeah, he's 10 years older than you.
Well, he doesn't look too bad for his age, right?
No, he looks great in his age. But didn't he, beat up on his wife?
That's what I just... I just heard something like that.
That Jared Padalecki, he just got in trouble for beating up on his wife.
Oh.
Or beating somebody up. He got public intoxication and assault. Jennifer Lawrence.
Younger.
I would say, yeah, definitely younger. Way younger, right?
Is like my age.
No, he's looking up actors in their 40s.
Bill Skarsgård.
Who's
or
that?
Pennywise. The
Ooh.
dancing clown.
They got a beautiful family. Alexander Skarsgård is also beautiful.
Man, I don't know any of these actors. I probably do.
Bill Skarsgård is a good actor, minus that god-awful haircut. Who cut his hair? The same person who cuts...
Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, Zuckerberg's hair.
His eyes are so scary. I'm going to go younger.
He is younger. He is 29 years old.
Yeah,
but I think you look better than him.
Well,
he looks malnourished, but he's also Swedish.
He does look malnourished. He needs to eat a burger.
But you should think he's very attractive.
What guy has he been in? Or what has he been in?
He's been in some artsy independent films until he got into it. But you're attracted to him, right? Because he's got those sunken-in eyes and high cheekbones, giant-ass forehead.
I'm so offended with everything in this segment. It's not fun for me.
But you love that kind of stuff.
Wait, go back. I want to see his. I want to see his.
His IMDb.
Yeah, really quick. I just want to see some movies that he's done. Anything that I might, because he looks really, really familiar to me. Keep going down. I want to get past it.
Yeah.
Man, I thought he was in a Western. Maybe not.
His brother kind of looks like him.
I think
Who's
his
his
brother
brother?
is so beautiful.
And his dad is a famous actor as well.
Oh, it must be easy.
Oh my God!
Isn't he gorgeous?
What happened? Why is he so much prettier than Bill Skarsgård?
Oh, I see. I don't think that guy's really good looking. Maybe
But do you
there.
think but as brothers, wouldn't you be a little pissed if you're Bill? Ah! Oh, never mind. Bill wins.
No, he doesn't.
Look at that. That guy's rocking a George Costanza haircut.
Somebody on the text line wants to know how old Channing Tatum is.
Oh, Channing Tatum?
Yeah,
Sydney,
I think he's probably, I would say maybe younger. Maybe he's younger than me.
I'm going to go older, actually.
This is so weird.
Channing Tatum is just a hair older than you, Jake.
Well, how old is he?
Nailed it.
He's 39, but he turned 39 on April 26th.
My wife she always talks, she never understands why people think he's so good looking.
I don't see it either.
He looks like a box.
No, it's a toe.
Yeah.
He looks like a big toe.
Did he cheat on his wife? Was that the
Probably.
whole thing that went down?
Maybe.
With Jenna Dewan Tatum?
Yeah. Who's she with now? She's with another famous guy now.
Did he sleep with Jennifer Lawrence too?
Probably.
My God,
He
J-Law.
slept with Lindsay Lohan, right? When she came out with that list.
Oh, that list was the best thing that ever happened to
that
radio.
was like, here are the people I slept with in Hollywood.
Yeah, and like they all made
let's
sense.
don't do that. Hold on.
And then Macaulay Culkin was on there, and Lindsay
50 Shades of
Lohan's
Grey guy.
list.
Who's he?
Oh yeah, that's
He was on there.
Dude, do you know who I really think is a good looking guy is that Henry Cavill. Am I saying his last name right? The Superman.
Oh yes.
So here's on the Lindsay Lohan list. I know this is years ago, but let's just do this again. Ashton Kutcher, Ryan Phillippe, Joaquin Phoenix.
Who knows? If
Joaquin?
Yeah. Who knows if he's not above trash like that. You put him on this weird acting pedestal.
You're right.
But he slumps into these crack whores every now and then.
It's funny that I've known Joaquin forever, but so many people are just finding this guy now because of that joke. I mean, that catapulted him again into stardom.
I like how she couldn't spell Joaquin. It's just Jay Phoenix.
It's Joaquin Phoenix. She also spelled Zach for Zac Efron wrong.
Oh, Zach. Well, Zach Efron.
Jamie Dornan. Jamie Burke.
Every single time I read this, it surprises me.
Does
Adam
that
Levine.
say Aaron Rodgers?
James Franco.
This list came out before he was popular, right?
William Valderrama.
Fez.
Colin Farrell. Heath Ledger.
I want to know how much, like, the blurred out names, how much they paid to get their names blurred out. What did their publicists do?
Did we ever find out?
No.
With the blurred out names?
No. You never get unblurred names.
Unblurred.
The list reveals here's a list of Lindsay Lohan's drugs she's done.
Pot and weed are on there, though. Is there a difference?
Good. Number 1 is pot. Number 2 is weed. Good job, Lindsay Lohan. Then straight into cocaine. Then Rogaine for some reason. Heroin.
Opium.
Is that how you spell opium? I don't think that's right. Ambien. Ketamine.
Wait, I think it is opium. I think that's how she spells it. Glue. I like glue.
Are we just stepping over kerosene? Like she huffs lighter fluid.
I'm sorry, we didn't even talk about Rogaine.
White vinegar and Vaseline are on here.
Dang.
What are these drugs?
All I want to do is find the list of the people that are on blurred.
Titles of my memoir.
I'm sorry, go back because I need to see that more because I'm pretty sure one says the Bible.
What is this for? Is this she's doing a memoir now?
She's got really weird things. Lindsay Lohan after
she's got a lot of projects.
After her people I've had sex with list, that one looks less blurred out. she came out with so many lists.
Somebody wants to know how old Channing Tatum is. What did you
He's
figure
39.
out? 39. We got to get rocking. Sydney said we got to go. Time to go.
Benicio del Toro? Benicio, whatever.
This one is less blurred.
It is less blurred.
That's a Guy Batman?
No, Berryman.
Yeah, Guy Berryman.
See, doesn't that
God,
look
I
like
wish it
Aaron
was Guy
Rodgers up
Fieri.
there?
It does, but it says Aaron Rangers.
Oh, probably from the baseball team, right?
Is there a team called the Rangers?
Or is that hockey?
Man, I
can't
just
remember.
don't know.
Hey, visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort for amazing cash and prize giveaways. Top-notch entertainment for events and more info. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com. There's one that says Sydney.
Danny DeVito.
DeVito's on there. Oh, man. All right, so you are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. More of it next. That's what I hate about.
That's so epic.
I don't like it.
Why is that
This
so
is the reason
intense?
why I hate radio so much, because of things like that. I don't like this stuff. Yuck. I just hate drops. I used to like them when I was when I was a DJ, when they would say your name. Oh my God, that's currency, baby.
Oh yeah, especially if you had an artist do it.
But I mean, you can tell I hate saying this, but this happens with this station. It happens with a lot of stations. It happens with the birthday station. It happens with a lot of medium market, small market stations. You get the voiceover people, or you get the like Katy Perry or whatever going, "Hey, you're listening to today's best music," and then it'll just be like in a different voice, 95.9 Kiss FM. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll hear. It'll be like right here on, and then 95.9 Kiss FM.
Yeah. Hey, so that loud, repetitive booming you heard a few minutes ago was Lori Loughlin kicking herself over and over again. Boom! You see what I did there? Because
that's
Felicity,
what you were saying.
Felicity Hoffman walked out of prison on Friday after serving 11 days for already light 2-week sentence. Felicity went in to serve the remainder of her time, October 15th. I guess it's policy at the federal joint where she was incarcerated to let low-security inmates who are scheduled for a weekend release get sprung on Friday. So counting the day of her arrest, she only locked up for 12 days.
That's not bad. I bet you she's going to do a tell-all book now.
Do you know Felicity was also hit with a fine of $30,000? Oops.
That's nothing to her.
No. 250 hours of community service, that's something to her.
Oh,
she's probably not used to doing any of that anymore.
She has to work. She has to do a thing.
She admitted guilt, apologized, and took a deal almost immediately after being implicated in that whole college admission scandal. Meanwhile, Aunt Becky and her husband decided to fight and were just hit with additional bribery charges last week. So they could be looking at years.
Oh, no.
Not weeks.
Were they already somewhat looking at years? Like, wasn't like the max they could reach, wasn't it like 5 years and like $2 million or some BS?
Oh, man.
Just take the plea!
Do you know how bad she's wishing she would have taken the plea?
Because here's the thing. No jury is going to side with the super wealthy woman who paid to have her kid go into college.
Why
you know
she can't just go, hey, I'll take that plea now. Is that plea on the table?
Can I
do that?
take a new plea?
I'd like to do 2 weeks, 10 days, and just be out, and then just put this all behind me. No.
Yeah. You mean that I could have already been out of jail?
Hey, did you guys see the President Trump was at Game 5 of the World Series?
I didn't know that the World Series was going on.
I didn't either, but he got booed in the third inning when they showed him in the big screen. And in the fourth inning, there were people chanting, lock him up.
It's the World Series. The President and First Lady of the United States, Donald J. Trump and Melania Trump, are here at the game tonight.
That's got to make you feel good.
Oh, God, it's getting louder.
That happened.
That's
awkward.
That's funny, and I can't wait until he goes on the news and says that everybody cheered. It was so loud. It was the biggest. It was the biggest applause that anybody's ever heard. He was the best.
This woman just turned 52 today.
Price just went up to 10.
I better tell you because you might not know these.
Yeah, who is this?
This is Julia Roberts.
Price just went up to 10.
You can't charge me for directions.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost. I told you it would sound stupid. It would sound pathetic. Daddy bopping the babysitter is a
You guys don't know Mystic Pizza. This is Mystic Pizza.
I'm also just a
I
girl.
know the poster.
The Mystic Pizza? Yeah, why? Because I do too.
I just know posters.
Then you take out your calculator and you multiply that number by 100. Anything less than that is a waste of our time.
And the Oscar goes to Julia Roberts.
Was the $10 one? That was Pretty Woman.
That was Pretty
So
Woman.
you could have relations with Julia Roberts for $10?
No,
in
that
the
was
90s?
directions. He was asking her for directions.
Yeah, but he's like, well, she's like, well, the price just went up to $10. So was it cheaper?
I don't really remember that
Well,
movie.
no.
I haven't
Did
seen
you
that
get?
in years.
How much is a hooker?
Well, the entire night was $300, which is why the movie was supposed to be called 300.
Well, that doesn't make sense because there were 300 Spartans.
Wait.
Yeah.
That would have
The
been
movie
weird.
was supposed to be called 300?
Yeah, the movie was supposed to be called 300 because he's like, how much for the whole night? And she was like, 300.
Wow, what a crappy name.
That's also not that bad.
300 for a Julia?
For a a 90s Julia Roberts.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm going to look up facts about Pretty Woman now.
I love Pretty Woman. The whole thing where like they shut the jewelry box on her hand. That was not planned.
No. Originally, the title was 3000.
Oh,
it wasn't a love story, and it didn't have a happy ending. Instead, a rom-com about two different people finding love. It was a grittier tale about two damaged individuals who spent a week together that ends up in tears and zero hope for a balcony set reunion scene.
I know. I loved the original ending. I haven't even seen the original, like the ending that was in the movie. But when I hear about the ending of him just dropping her back off at the street corner, I was like, "What a great! That would have been an Oscar-winning film then."
Julia Roberts was interested in the film from right away in the beginning. I guess even with the bad ending, Roberts tested against a variety of Hollywood leading men. They included Sam Neill, don't know. Charles Grodin, don't know. Of course, it was Richard Gere who eventually snagged the part.
Maybe that's where all the mice went last year.
Could be.
I heard Gere was in town.
Is it though? It's the fourth highest grossing romantic comedy in American history.
It's amazing.
Pretty Woman. Yeah. My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh hell yeah!
What Women Want.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hitch. With Will Smith.
There has never been anything I've ever seen with Kevin. What is that guy's name?
Oh, James.
Kevin James that I thought was funny.
You should watch King of Queens.
I've tried.
Oh, I really like King of Queens. I think that's so good.
It's fun, and it's fine, but I can't. I hate him. I hated Hitch. Paul Blart Mall Cop. I've
never really watched any of his movies. I've only known him on King of Queens.
That's that's my barometer for do you have a decent sense of humor? If somebody says like I love Paul Blart Mall Cop, it's like, oh, you like fat people falling down. Like that's all you have to say because that's all he did.
A woman added in one of the film's most important final lines. This producer is often credited with turning the film into a fairy tale, and while that's exactly not true, she did contribute to one of the film's final lines. She saves him right back. Whatever line that was, delivered by Vivian on the fire escape after Edward comes to, rescue her. She says she saves him right back. I don't even know what that means. I don't even remember it.
He saved her from a life of hooking.
I just don't remember it.
She saved him from blue balls.
Body double, by the way, on the poster. Julia Roberts not on the poster. It's not her. It was a body double.
Oh,
in
really?
her contract, she won't do it. What? Can you pull up the poster? Let me see this thing.
Did you know the nicest thing that I think I've ever read about like improv lines in movies was for Thor Ragnarok when the Hulk comes out. That's a new face. Now you can obviously tell that is one of the most worst Photoshop jobs.
Here it says, although Roberts sports a very familiar outfit on the film's classic poster, you may notice that the color of her dress are all wrong.
Couldn't she have just
But there's something else that's not quite right. That body does not belong to Roberts. Body double Shelley Michelle posed for the pic, and Roberts' head was later put onto Michelle's body.
Looks like it was poorly just cut and taped.
Why? Why did she want to do that?
Yeah, you were playing a hooker. Can we see scenes from the movie? Did you never see her?
I did.
Like, did you not see her in the movie? Like, her and her face?
What do you mean?
Like, why didn't you want to take that picture?
Right.
Did she not want to be dressed like that?
That's what I mean. I don't know. You want to know who turned down the role besides everybody knows that one girl did?
Betty White.
Jennifer Connelly turned it down. Michelle Pfeiffer. Daryl Hannah.
Ewan McGregor.
Al Pacino, apparently. Albert Brooks, Burt Reynolds, Jeff Bridges.
All turned down the role of Julia Roberts.
That's what it said here.
That is intense. I would have... You know what? I bet you this movie would have won more Oscars.
If Al Pacino would have done
Al Pacino...
my God. All right. Let me say this really quick.
I wish one of us could do a good Al Pacino impressions. Then you could do the whole big mistake.
That's huge. You work off commission, right? Big mistake. Huge mistake. Nice. I
don't know if I've ever heard Al Pacino talk other than say hello to my little friend. And that's it.
He says that too. Some of the stupidest lines on the planet. And he gets He gets paid to do it. All right, hey, we're going to go in the Karen Hour. Lots of music for you. By the by, we're going to have those posters and nearly nude calendars. They will be for sale. Most likely we're going to get all that set today. Tomorrow we'll let you know a keyword that you can text in and be able to buy them because I know a lot of people want them. If you want to see the intro video that was JTX, the JTX intro video, you can see that up at the Facebook.
Text, what is it, intro?
Yeah, intro.
Oh, nice. To 71090. It is the Jake and Tanner Show.